What's up, everybody? Squirrel here. Yeah, we're starting a little early. Last week we had some stuff at the end of the campaign, at the end of the session that we were working on, or that we were doing, that included myself and I guess one of the other characters. So we're starting a little early today, so we can get that in before everyone else joins. So yeah, if you weren't with us last week, we just kind of joined, or we started searching through for the cult of the Black Earth. If I remember right, I gotta get my notes pulled up as well. But yeah, we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna go join the other two, the DM and the other player, in Discord here, and we'll get going. So enjoy, guys. Hey. But yeah, guys, oh, so I need to figure out Discord here. 1 second, guys. Advanced body properties. No. Properties. Cable input.
I'm actually going to pick up with Squirrel where we left off last with that. Because I kind of started last week and Squirrel was like, I'm tired.
Yeah. It was a little late last night, or last week.
Yes, Squirrel, you remember where we left off last week.
Yep. Give me 1 second. Alright, there we go. I had to put everything back into my headphones.
Yeah, you and Lorik sat talking about like, the marks that had appeared on your hand and everything. You both kind of like dozed off.
Correct.
Alright, cool. Since we haven't really decided whether or not this is a short or long rest, I'm not sure how long you guys are dozing off for, but I'm gonna say it's long enough to do this.
It's at least a nap.
At least a nap, but long enough for you to go into a little bit of a dream sequence.
Got it.
So you sit in this room. This room is actually extremely familiar to you.
Okay.
You recognize this. This also is kind of part of Andrew's backstory.
Okay.
Where one of your childhood friends was trapped in a field and died.
Okay.
It is a small dungeon tomb near your hometown.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you've been here before, you recognize it. A lot of childhood trauma.
Mm-hmm.
You see 4 people like standing in the center of their room, and then 3 ethereal figures, one of which you recognize. You see Lorik also very confused over here.
I don't see... It's just still on the main page.
Oh, it is? No, I moved you. What the hell?
I see the Prince of the Apocalypse. Yeah.
Here, let me... Whoop. Did that work?
Negative.
Okay, I've moved you guys as players, so try reloading.
Got it.
Hunter, you said you can see it.
It's... Something's happening.
No.
It's loading.
On the Princess page.
Okay, let me move you back to the Princess page. And then back down. Better?
Mine just, I got a blank screen saying loading now. But I will.
I clicked exit just before you said hold on. Now my page is unresponsive.
Yeah, I'm just reloading real quick. Trying to. I'm just gonna go exit. Reload.
I might have to reload. I'm hoping that I don't, because then I have to like hunt down all of the sheets that I'm using during the session today, and I think I have
A lot.
18.
Oof.
18 different sheets.
That sucks.
But that also includes stuff I'm doing for you guys, so it's like
Yeah.
probably a little less than that.
Just gonna close Chrome and reopen.
Still bugging out for you guys.
Give me a second, because I am switching over to. I was reloading Chrome.
Hunter, you can
Loading
see, right?
in on my end, but it stopped at gather and Steam. Don't know what any of those mean, but doesn't seem to be doing anything now.
Okay.
Okay, I'm at the main page now.
I moved you guys to the main page. I'm reloading.
Okay. Hey guys, we're having just a little bit of technical difficulties, but we're still here. We're still gonna be having some fun. But yeah, I hope everyone.
Internet, if you could respond, that would be fan-fucking-tastic.
But yeah, we're just like I said, having a little bit of difficulty with some pages loading. But I hope everyone has been having a great weekend.
Same kind of thing is happening now and not during the actual session.
If anybody hasn't heard,
Actually, pretty
what is it?
Like, it sucks. that I
Critical
have
Roles
stuff when I'm
Campaign
supposed to
3
be
just
doing it
started
time
on
of year,
Thursday,
but, you know,
so that's awesome.
could be worse.
So yeah, that's pretty dope. I am going to go turn off something, and I'll be right back. But yeah, just hold on.
The only thing about this Google Chrome not responding thing is that I have a different window of Google Chrome open with YouTube playing music in the background. And it's working fine. Oh. You named your stream the Cult of Black Earth Shakedown?
Yeah, that I did.
I mean, it's not inaccurate.
No, it's not inaccurate. You guys go in places guns ablazing.
Yes, we do.
I mean, so far we just kill everything that moves, take anything that interests us, and move on.
Yeah. Yeah. It's exactly what we do.
It is loading.
There we go.
Oh? Okay. So now, does it respond to you guys moving?
Hey, I see a. Yeah, I just see that.
Now on another sheet.
No,
Yep.
I moved you to a blank sheet that says random battle map.
Hey, T-Bone, what's
Good to know.
up?
So now it's responding.
Uh,
Good. Okay.
Today's going really well.
So
I
this is the room that you see.
appreciate it, dude. Thank you. You're awesome. You are awesome. All right, yeah, now I see it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so you see Lorik down here, just as familiar, or like just as confused as you are. You see a half elf and an elven woman
Okay.
to your sides,
Hmm?
also notably confused, and then these 4 in the middle who don't seem to acknowledge your presence.
Okay.
Roll a history check.
A history check. Got it. First roll of the night. Let's go. History check.
None of these people are like you don't recognize any single person here.
Nope. Didn't figure I did.
Lorik, who you were like in the same room with.
Uh-huh.
Also, this is one
Okay.
and the 2.
Okay.
The people in the middle begin talking amongst themselves like, you want us to wield your instruments. And the person begins to move forward as you seemingly are also dragged forward alongside him.
Okay.
That is what I'm asking, yes. Once the ritual is complete, I would like for you to keep my weapons and my legacy alive. As this lady back here will back into the circle. Kind of like brushing off, she's like, yeah, whatever. These two, to the left and the right, are a little bit more hesitant in the matter. They begin speaking about the logistics
finally
of
get on the
things.
game after cooking.
How
Haha.
they want
No,
to
I hope you had a nice dinner. I hope you're having a good dinner.
how it would work, everything
Supper,
like that, and
lunch,
also
wherever. I don't know where you are.
kind of
But
gets
I
down to
hope
the point where what specifically
whatever you're
you're
cooking,
doing
it
in
tastes
this
good.
ruin. And the man near you says, "Oh, I'm so glad you asked." As he will guide these two over here and these two over here. He will stand in the middle, and all of a sudden you see a rung there. Move that. All of a sudden you see glowing runes appear in circles on the ground
Oh shit.
around each and every one of them.
Okay.
The well behind you begins to glow. Oh, wrong. There we go. As a glyph appears over the well.
You said over the well?
Yes.
Okay.
You see it up here, right?
Mm-hmm.
This man will, as soon as the glyph backs up, this man will walk in. This time you're seemingly not dragged with him.
Okay.
He will turn around, say, goodbye, my successors. He will step into the circle and vanish.
Hmm.
That's it for your dream sequence.
Got it.
We'll cut back to like the aftermath of that once everyone else gets here, because we'll
Yep.
be back in the dungeon.
Yep.
Dar, when you doze off during the rest, you find
Oh, that's
yourself
interesting.
sitting across the table from a very familiar face. As you see,
That is very interesting.
your guardian Aradia sitting right across the table from you.
But yeah, yeah.
Well, hello.
I hope your
Quite a while, hasn't it?
Saturday is going well as well.
Too long. How
T-Bone.
have you been?
Hope everyone's Saturday is going well. I just want to say I appreciate all my viewers, all my friends, all the community, chat, everything like that. I appreciate every one of you. You guys are why I do this. It's not for me. I just enjoy doing this. I just want to bring you guys all along on my adventures, my things like that.
Walking down
I appreciate everybody. I am going to figure out. I want to do another giveaway. I've got 2 goals. I don't have a little thing up. I'm gonna figure it out how to do it at some point. But I want to do a
deity response
once I get to 200 followers,
I believe.
I'm gonna do a giveaway. I haven't figured out what. I typically will do t-shirt giveaways. Also, I'll do a giveaway when I hit 25 subs. We're at 16 there, and we're at 168 on the followers, so we're getting pretty close. I think we can do it. But once I do that, I will do a giveaway, and I'll probably think of something else something fun to do, not just a giveaway. But
I'm not saying I just want to make sure you're certain.
yeah, I'll think of something fun to do when we reach those milestones. Because I think that's just gonna be fun to do. I want you guys to be involved in all my adventures and
A giant crow.
all the fun that we do here on the channel. So it's for you guys, like I said.
A god of shadow.
But yeah, we're gonna have some fun.
Revels exclusively
We're gonna have
in
some fun.
chaos, and upon more digging I have found.
But I'm gonna be right back because I'm gonna turn my air back off because it's getting a little cold.
Kind of like a two halves of a whole situation.
Certainly cuts quite a figure.
Yeah, it's not a pleasant thing to look at, is it?
Yes, and for anyone who is asking, I am wearing a Blues jersey.
Like,
I am a Blues fan. They play tonight. It's our home opener, so we're gonna do it. We're gonna
who I
celebrate them a little bit. But
You've been
um,
on your own quest right now, haven't
but
you?
yeah, let's go.
There are
Let's listen back into what's going on.
Trying to ruin all the balance they can reach. I assumed this was in my wheelhouse.
Yes. The looking into cults is not beyond my foresight. I know the names of the leaders of the cults. I just don't know what they're like. The names of who they follow. She kind of does a nice little spin, waves her hand around the room as these four figures appear around you. Now, I imagine you've already heard one name of this one over here. His name is Marlis.
And that was the Black
He
Earth
is-
one, right?
Yes, he is the leader of the Black Earth cult.
I wasn't certain we'd get accurate information from intimidating.
She'll kind of glance over her shoulder and she's like, "Oh, I only want the best." As she kind of walks past you and draws your attention over to this one, she's like, "This is the head of a cult that I think you've only briefly dealt with. This is Vanifer, the head of the Eternal Flame."
We've only seen one of theirs, but it was quite a memorable encounter.
Up here we have Gar Shatterkeel, head of the Crushing Wave. I don't think you've done combat with them, have you?
Not yet, I don't think.
And it doesn't take a master deduction to figure out what cult head this is. This is Aerisi. I don't know. Hello.
Yo.
You showed up in the middle
Hey,
of me
buddy.
doing their character-specific roleplay, so you're gonna be a little lost.
Okay, I'll shut up. Right.
Just letting you know.
That's what we do. We just have some fun. But yeah, guys,
I know
we're gonna have some fun with this.
loosely what their plans are. They wish to revive prime elementals. I've been able to see their forms. I do not know what their names are. And that I do dearly apologize for.
is already more than we knew. I appreciate the effort.
As you see 4 towering elementals standing, like same kind of like statue-esque holographic forms standing around the room.
These are rather quite intimidating.
Immensely dangerous creatures. She will like go back up into the table. She's like, "This is the information I have for you today. However, any questions that you may have, feel free to ask." As she will wave her hand and all of the figures disappear again.
This is more than I hoped for. I'll be sure to convey this to my allies in this mission.
Yes, some of your allies are quite a handful, aren't they?
They're interesting, to say the least. Though I don't think they're problematic.
It is nice catching up again. Any questions you have, by all means, feel free to ask. You know how to contact me. I wish we would have been able to catch up on better terms.
I'm sure we'll have plenty of time in future.
That is all I have for you today. And she kind of gestures down towards the bottom of the room. She's like, you've been here before. You know what the exit is.
Of course, it's good to see a familiar face. I'll walk down a bit, turn and bow, and then continue on out.
She'll
Not
bow
him
instead of
just
with her arm, like with
standing
one of her
there.
wings. Yeah. Nice little glowing portal out of the dreamscape. And I'm just gonna bring it back to the title page until Felix gets here. Well, Felix and Peck get
Got
here.
it.
But that is what I had for you guys.
Cool.
Some character specific lore, some
A little bit.
campaign lore.
Mm-hmm.
I really wish you would have rolled higher on that history roll so that yours could have been more in depth, but you didn't.
History's not my greatest.
No, but you rolled a 4.
Yeah. That I did.
do like, not that Tedar would know, but I do like that guy went, "I'm glad you asked so many questions. Now let me just Yoda this and ghost out."
Yeah. Yeah. I would have had more in depth to go if it wasn't a 4. If it was like at least a 5, I could have done something. Like I wouldn't have made it that hard. Like a 4.
That's
Oh.
I've never seen that. This is kind of weird. I got a notification on my phone, a recommended YouTube video, and it was legit the last week's session. I'm like, what the hell? Like, why are you recommending this to me? I'm the one who made it.
Oh, also, Mark, you came in right after this. So this is part of Tadar's backstory. However, the information that his guardian angel was able to glean was that this is kind of like a 2 halves of a whole from a wolf spirit,
Okay.
like a fox spirit.
Oh. That's not good.
That's all I'm telling you.
Yeah. Somebody's playing 3D chess.
Also, out of campaign stuff, funny thing happened right before campaign. So I like Uber Eats to Applebee's,
Huh?
and the dude picked up 2 orders, one of which mine, one someone else's, and gave me the other person's. So naturally I went to the Uber Eats thing, and I was like, "Hey, my whole order is wrong," forgetting that that's just they refund you everything. So they refunded me. I then called the Applebee's because I'm only like 6 minutes away from it, and I was like, "Yo, this is what happened." They were like, "Oh yeah, you were given the wrong one." I'm like, "Okay, yeah, cool. Obviously, I imagine you don't want this back under like COVID guidelines," and they're like, "No, we don't."
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, "Okay, cool. can I just come pick up my food? Like, would you guys mind remaking it? And they're like, yeah, no, don't worry about it. Like, we can do that. And I'm like, okay, cool. But then they didn't charge me for it again because like I offered to pay for it again. They just charged it to Uber, but Uber already refunded me, so they're not gonna charge me for it again. So I got 2 different people's like meals for free.
Nice.
Wow.
All the food.
It is a bones day.
I've had Uber Eats where they literally steal my food mid-route.
Oh, that's horrible.
I watched them.
What?
Wow.
And they started to come around from the restaurant, went halfway down the main route getting to my route, getting to my location.
This isn't a joke.
And then they
Are you
just
serious?
decide to take some weird L leg heading off into other suburbia. I'm like, where are they going? Next thing you know, your food has been delivered. No, it hasn't. They're not even anywhere near me. What are you talking about?
Oh, that's horrible.
Oh,
Or
no.
What the fuck?
in some cases, it wasn't even food has been delivered. It's it just went,
Your order has been canceled.
yeah.
Yeah, that sucks.
I mean, I know I like good stuff, but seriously, to have drivers
People,
steal
yeah,
my
just
food?
steal your food.
The worst is when my house is in the middle of like bumblefuck nowhere, and I know that. And so, like, so do the people who are driving for Uber when they go to deliver.
Hmm.
So like, I'll always text them ahead of time, like, "Hey, I know my house is a little hard to find. I'm standing in my driveway when you get here." And they're like, "Okay, cool." But then they'll start arguing with me. They're like, "I dropped it off at your house." I'm like, "No, you didn't." And they're like, "What do you mean? I dropped it off at your house." I'm like, "No, you didn't. I'm standing in my driveway." They're like, "I am in your driveway right now." I'm like, "I promise." No,
You're
you
in
are
someone
not."
else's driveway.
Like, I would probably believe my own eyes rather than like as someone because like I drive for Uber Eats too. It's like I know that their navigation system is shit.
Hmm.
I know that.
Uh-huh.
I would much rather trust my own eyes than your navigation.
Unless you're on mushrooms. Hey, I missed you guys
I
so
missed you
much.
too. I will say, if it wasn't for your absence, I wouldn't have heard the amazing impression by Hunter.
Oh.
When it hit the nice impression of you, I died.
New friend.
God, I was so sad. Like, I missed the guy, especially like on the flight back when I was thinking that I possibly maybe can make it, and then they just keep delaying the flight. I'm like,
Yeah.
no.
That's the worst.
I hate dealing with TSA.
Oh, it was the
New
worst.
Jersey TSA is the worst.
I have to say, yes, it is. It was so. I mean, in what world you arrive from from other country, you have to check in your own bags again, go to the whole security system again.
Oh yeah, you
on
got
a
going through
Saturday.
customs.
Yes, it was.
It's
Yes,
great.
no, I never had to do that. Funny enough,
Me
I-
neither. This is
I
the
went on a
first
trip to
time.
Spain in like 2015, and I was just able to get off the flight, go to baggage claim, pick up my bag.
Exactly. That's what.
Didn't have to have TSA stop me or anything like that. And I was an unaccompanied minor. You think like a minor would be the person that TSA would try to like hold their hand through it?
Huh.
No.
No,
They just
this is
said
the
suffer.
first time. Yeah, and then so it was like, okay, well, I'm waiting for the luggage. They took forever, and then it's like, oh, your flight is being delayed by 1 hour. And I'm like, okay, 1 hour is not that bad.
No.
Oh, your flight is being delayed by 2 hours, 3 hours. Ended
Uh-huh.
up being delayed for like 5-6 hours.
That
I was already
sucks.
furious at that time.
You're like, I literally could have played D&D in the airport before my plane would even start boarding.
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, I was listening to a little bit before, oh, because they board us in the plane. Or like, okay, prepare for takeoff. And then I was like, oh no, wait, we just have to do something else. And I'm just there in the plane for like an hour and a half without streaming anything. And I'm just like, I wanted to just go home.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but I did miss you a lot, guys.
Well, we missed you.
Thank you.
Ah, yes, and now the whole gang is here.
The whole caboodle is here, boys.
Hey.
So I already got Alex's and Hunter's character individual stuff out of the way.
We're just
That
waiting
way we
on
could just do the
two?
rest of the session. No, Felix just got
Well,
here.
and,
We're just waiting to be able to. Oh yeah.
Yeah, join roll 20.
Yeah, he's in Discord too, Felix is.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, I know.
So we're still level 4, right?
Yes.
Correct.
You
We didn't
did
get
not
any XP.
after last section because you're in the middle of a dungeon.
and we probably wouldn't get enough for a level up anyways.
Yeah, like if you're traveling from.
What are we waiting for? Let's get the fuck in, boys.
We're waiting
Well,
for.
we're waiting for a couple people.
Max.
We're waiting for Felix and Andrew to hop into roll 20.
Okay.
But yeah, like if you're in the middle of, like I'm taking
Mhm.
Felix's thing where it's like if you're in the middle of a dungeon, you're not going to get XP until you finish the dungeon. If you are like traveling from one area to the next, that's different. Like you completed the one area and have like thoroughly left it, it's fine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Sorry guys, I'm
Well, we're
just
still
looking
gonna be
for
talking about
some something
people's
on my
visual
TV real quick so I can just have it.
Yeah, you guys have yet to talk about and decide whether it was short or long rest. There were some things going around, but also everyone was really tired and just kind of wanted to go to bed. So I'm gonna let you guys talk out whether or not, like, what kind of rest it should be, like now-ish.
I think I'm good with any, personally. So I will default to the party.
I think Prax only used one spell, right, Hunter? I think that's what I remember seeing it in.
Sus used both his spells. He used Shatter, and then he used Misty Step.
Should I ask what shenanigans you got up with mine?
The first
You
half
just
of the
kept
session,
stabbing things.
yeah, the first half of the session was really just trying to figure out how to play your character.
Yep.
right?
So basically, I just ran around and stabbed things. Oh, and we figured something out. It's you don't have to be first in initiative to get that one dope move. It's just your first turn in initiative.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, no. The rest of us were confused and thought it was
only the
If you-
first. Yeah.
when you move first in initiative.
No. It's the first round.
Yeah. So I was like, wait, what? I could have been doing this all along?
Yep.
So I'm good with either way, to be honest.
I'm
So
not.
you're not. Okay. So do you want a long rest?
I mean, I will gain one spell and one bardic inspiration back. I'm good with whatever.
No spells being used. I'm at full hit points. I'm fine.
Alright, you guys took a nice rest in this room. Short or long is up to you, and then we'll
Yep.
determine whether or not you're doing hit die.
So we haven't heard from Felix,
Felix
or
is muted in Discord, but he's also in roll 20. So I'm
Yep.
waiting for him to do his stuff. He's probably just getting set up.
yeah.
Actually, in the meantime, Pakita and Andrew, you guys have not yet been introduced to this person that you guys are in the room with. This is Lurik Dasta, a Furbolg bard who was like literally just like just off of a beaten path, like working on a new song when you guys showed up, and all of a sudden he got jumped by someone in the Eternal Flame cult, and he was like, thank you for your kindness, I guess I'll help you. And now he's just like in deeper than he wants to be, but it's too late to back out.
Yep.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
He really wants this loot.
Yeah, also
I don't
Six
trust
has his instrument. Like Six has his magical instrument and he wants it back. Six offered like, hey, if you help us.
Oh, not just help. He really has to prove himself.
Awesome.
Yeah. Also, you
Perfect.
weren't here for this. You would have noticed it, like, or at least your character would have. There is now a marking on the back of Six's hands that matches
Mhm.
one on Lurik's, and as well as on his instrument. is. If I can. Did I get rid of it? Where is it? Wait, did I put it in this?
Yeah.
A nice rune that's like magically imprinted on the back of his hand that he just can't seem to get rid of.
Not yet, at least.
And how do you say that he got that? Is
It
he
just
added
showed up.
Yeah, it
And that's
it showed up
from-
when
that-
Lorik and Six met each other. It showed up and began resonating not only with them but with their instruments. And like at first was painful, but now it's just kind of like surges of magic that they feel.
There's something wrong about this.
Also, since there was nothing really said about short or long, I'm just gonna assume short. Those of you that want to roll hit die can just let me know how many.
Do I get my spells back for a short rest or a long rest?
It should say on your character sheet. Let me check.
I think sorceress is long. I think
He's a
warlock is-
warlock, not
Oh.
a sorcerer.
Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
think warlock is.
I think
long.
wizards are actually the only ones that can get it back on a short rest because they have arcane recovery.
Yeah. Well,
And that, yeah.
Warlocks get something
Yeah, I
Warlock-
on short.
Warlocks
you have-
get all of their stuff back on short.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, short rest.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah. Instead of like scouring through your character sheet, I'm willing to trust the person that played a warlock for the past year and a half.
A warlock
Yeah,
has
but-
always been my main on important stuff.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, in
Yeah, I'll
practice-
trust
Man.
Andrew. I'll trust Andrew over the D&D book for sure.
I'm in.
I'm not sarcastic. I'm being serious.
I'm looking
He's a
at the
Playboy,
PHP.
consultant.
Felix, if you have been trying to talk at all, you are muted.
I wasn't.
Oh, okay.
Okay, just making sure. Good to know
And
that he
then
is here, though.
Druids, they do get the WoW shapes on short rest, right?
I believe so. Yours should also say, like, if you click on Wild Shape, it should say whether or not you get it back on short or long rest.
Yeah.
You're better. 6 HP. I'll take it. I'll take it.
Druid.
a warlock benefits those parties that do a lot of short rests.
Uh-huh.
I feel like that's just about party.
Yeah. Prax, you get one after you get it back after short rest.
Cool, perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and I think Hunter only used one spell. You say Mark
Yeah.
that he used two, but I think remember only seeing that
My
ice
spells
light.
back, baby.
No, I didn't say that Mark used. He did use two, but he got both of them back. We were saying because we weren't sure on how Warlock spell slots worked. He doesn't get a third spell slot until level 11.
Mm-hmm.
So he's stuck with his cantrips, which he has the one strong
Awesome.
cantrip, and then. Well, can my 4-year-old nephew try to not smart cast things to my TV? That would be amazing.
Kids nowadays.
Oh, the
What
benefit of living on your own.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
now who's taking first watch?
I mean, if we're just doing a short
It's a
rest,
short rest.
It's a short rest.
I can.
I will take watch.
Yeah, I'd probably passed out just for. Yeah, I'm asleep.
Yeah, Six, Lorik, and Tadar all kind of passed out briefly, but you guys still wake up before your rest is over. Just for simplicity's sake.
Yep.
Brass cannot sleep.
Prax doesn't have a pile of Okay, so Atlas rolled 1 hit die and Hunter rolled 2. Gotcha. No problem, Felix. You got back your second wind and your die and stuff like that, everything. Because I'm pretty sure fighters get like literally everything back on a short rest.
Just about.
Yeah.
Oh,
Alright, so you
we should know.
guys-
We just finished playing one.
Yeah, so you guys use like weapons in the room to bar this door. Lurik will get
Yep.
up, kind of brush himself off. He will kind of like awkwardly look at Six and like kind of scratch the back of his head. And
yep.
then he will go retrieve his quarterstaff out of this door.
I'm going to take the time during my watch to try and work out some of the markings on back of Six's hand, the Bardic rune.
Yeah. Roll an Arcana check then.
Probably do freaking better than I did.
He actually did do better than you did.
Yep.
Yeah. You actually have heard of this in like different things that Six had to like learn about when he was practicing to be a bard. This bard, this bardic rune is an insignia of like the bards of old, like Falatair, Stormsilver, like all of them.
Is it dangerous?
Not inherently, no. It's really just a signification of a bard who has great potential.
So it singles him out of a crowd.
Singles him out of a crowd of like specifically bards, yes. Those who haven't practiced or aren't really related to people who have been practicing bardic stuff for a long time don't really know what it is. It looks more like a tattoo to them. Signification of a bard who has great potential, and typically only the bards who have the ability to bear these markings are ones who are able to safely attune to the instruments of the bard.
Okay. It just makes me keep a closer eye on Lurik then.
Yeah, no, Lorik's
Mhm.
also just as baffled as the marking as Six is.
That's nice. I'm keeping an eye on him.
No, that's fair.
Yep.
That's fair.
It's
I'm not
the-
telling you not to.
mark-
I'm just
The
letting
mark
you know
never
that when you
appeared
look at
until
him.
he showed up.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying that you don't have that you don't keep a close eye on him. I'm just saying that like he's also just as baffled, and like that's what you gather out of watching him so far.
Hmm.
Yeah. Long rest over.
Wait,
Doors are
long?
unbarred.
Short.
Sure.
Or sorry,
Short.
short, yeah.
Okay.
What do you guys want to do?
So from which doors that we came from? From
Well,
this?
no.
Yes, you came in this door. Both the doors were unbarred and unlocked once you guys finished your rest. Like Lorik,
Atlas steps up. He wakes up from his sleep, from a short rest, and he takes his hands and he like dusts off his fancy cloak, and he goes, "Now we're here. Could we find an individual and interrogate him? How should we do this? Guns ablazing, or should we be more tactful about this?"
I think we should be more tactful about this.
So,
Lorik looks up and he's like, "Are you guys always this haphazard about everything?"
Unfortunately.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Sport. I don't think anyone here likes each other. It's a rather tenuous relationship.
Brax likes people. Brax like you sometimes. Not all the
Lorik will come over.
As you
Pat-
say, Atlas looks sideways at you.
Lorik will come over and pat Prax on the head. He says, "I know you do,"
Yeah.
and he'll walk
Prax.
away.
Here's what I propose. We take the visage of the individuals we have just killed, and we go and we scout ahead. Can any individual disguise themselves?
What's the lighting
currently.
like down here?
Mainly torchlit.
And that's everywhere?
Yeah, like torches all up and down. You can still only see so far. There's some windows along the buildings, but that's about it.
Brax has an idea.
I have to reload really quick. Give me a second. You
Let
guys can
me-
keep going.
Let me do my
Brax.
specialty. Let me lean into my specialty a little bit while you brought me along. And
Brax has an now.
I will like to exit the room to the south and try to go into stealth.
Yeah, let me just finish reloading.
Sure.
Hey, Rain.
It's not even just me. This kind of like people might just have to reload today. This kind of thing happened when I was doing
Yeah.
Alex's and Hunter's personal stuff too.
So you see Prax just like tugging Rain's cloak over and over again. Rain.
Also, before you guys actually start, do Six and Tadar, how do you guys kind of like react, or like do you want to keep this stuff to yourself about what happened?
Right now, I'm just kind of keeping it. I'm just kind of confused with everything.
Fair.
Not sure what to quite think about it all.
You've had a rather confusing time
Uh-huh.
past couple of days.
Yep.
All right, so you want? Oh, that's not a door. That's a window.
Oh, there's the window.
Sorry,
Yep.
you weren't here for the description. The windows aren't like glass windows; they're tall, more like arrow slits.
We've been running into
Yeah,
that.
so there's a
particular
door
problem
here.
This whole dungeon.
Yeah,
Yep.
there's a door here, and there's a door here.
Okay.
Well, once
Well,
again,
I'll
Sam,
I'd like to delve and go out this door and then go south.
Go ahead and roll stealth.
can I have us look at the
15.
monkey, the female monkey just killed, and then use mask
Oh,
of
you
many
did roll that
faces?
before I reloaded. Yeah, you can.
human
Yeah, you
monkey.
can mask of many faces. Wait, what did you say you wanted to mask yourself as?
He's calling himself the human monkey.
The monk.
Oh, the monk. Yeah.
Yeah, where is it? Where is my god damn it? What the fuck is it? How is my mask of many faces not on here? Oh, hold it. Here it is.
I was about to say, I haven't edited your character sheet, so it should definitely be on there. I think the only thing I did was make it so that you guys now have like the little modifier things where like you can just
Yeah.
click to roll like bless or guidance or stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Atlas
Whenever you
heals.
whenever
you
you
guys,
level up or choose
you disguise yourself
a-
as a sacred stone
Oh.
monk.
Yeah, no, whenever you level up or choose an Eldritch Invocation, you will have to add that manually. That's one thing I did figure that out.
Fair enough. Okay, so I want not her, the female monk, the monk that was kicking everyone's ass.
Oh, Helen.
That
right,
one.
Okay, gotcha.
And
Yeah,
particularly.
Well, she
Oh,
wasn't.
yeah.
She was kicking everyone else's ass, but you guys trapped her for
No,
the
it's-
entirety of that. Yeah, you guys
Yep.
bullied her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna disguise myself as her, and I'm gonna just walk around and enjoy myself. And Alex is gonna just he's gonna just walk with Rain and Summer.
Oh.
Two of you missed it. There was a blind girl here, and we just beat her to death.
We need to go to the dumpster
Yup.
in a dumpster. We literally put her in a locker and just wedged her.
Mm-hmm.
I did saw that. That was cool.
All right.
We are mean.
Alex would like to open his door.
I'm going south.
1 second.
Already.
So, are you?
Already.
Yeah. Do you want to open stealthily or normally?
Alex
Stealthily.
will open normally.
Okay. Atlas, yeah, you open the door. Rain, go ahead and roll a sleight of hand check.
Oh, sleight of hand? I chose the wrong one.
So, okay,
It's
I mean,
better anyway.
yeah, you chose the better one. Yeah, okay, yeah. So sleight of hand. Yeah, you open this door pretty quietly. You don't hear any squeaks or anything. Yeah, you see the outside. This is like an exit to the building.
Oh, I just
Atlas?
to the building.
You open this door as you see this shambling corpse walk up and go, "Oh, Helen Ray, how are you?" As you see a lich standing above you.
Oh shoot.
He's
What?
going to say, "I'm doing well. How about you?" And he's gonna put his hand back and he's gonna snap in the direction of Rain and
Oh
Summer.
shit.
You're blind.
Yeah,
You-
I'm disguised as myself.
No, I know. Rain, where are you going? What are you doing?
I'm just seeing the outside.
Oh, fair. Yeah,
I'm very tempted to pick my
Atlas
face.
is gonna have casually keep his hand on the door.
I'm trying to think. Okay, that's the one that has that. Okay, that's a mental note. I'm looking through, so his thing is actually kind of long.
Fuck. Good thing, bad thing, middle thing.
I was expecting
All of the
a lot,
above.
but telling us that there was a lich 20 feet away from where we took a nap is big.
Yeah, Renwick will look over to Atlas disguised as Helen Ray and say, "What are you doing?"
Let's closes the door and locks it. I'm just kidding. Hold on. That's what I wish he'd do. Fuck. Fuck. Can I insight him?
Yeah, you can go ahead and inside him. You can tell he's not fond of at least Helen Ray, if not just like the Black Earth.
Helen, Atlas. Hold on. I gotta think about this carefully.
After having a quick look outside, I'm gonna walk back in.
I was just training the apprentices, and I'm not impressed with any of them. None of them have been proven to be a worthy opponent. It's quite frustrating, actually.
Renwick will walk back over to his table over here, and he will start like messing around with bottles and everything. He's like, "I told you no.
Well, they
Asked
have.
me this before and again."
Whoa, what does that mean? Can I incite that?
Yeah, you can go ahead and insight that.
Oh fuck.
As well as I did.
Yeah, no, you can't really get that good of a read on this guy. You just tell that he
Fuck me,
really
guys.
does not like Helen Ray specifically.
Okay, okay. Atlas, okay, I'm gonna be smart about this for once in my fucking life. Atlas is going to just say, I bid you adieu, as Helen Ray, or however else he thinks Helen Ray would say goodbye, and he's gonna, casually close the door, and he's going to turn and make, like, the face, like, with the big teeth, like there's a fucking lich, and he's gonna gest with his thumb, like there's a lich on the other side of the fucking door.
I do that on
Sounds
the
like
wrong
you're
layer,
making
didn't I?
friends.
What was that, Andrew?
It sounds like you're making friends.
Oh, wow, sport. Let's slow down on that fucking train there. Friend is a bit of a stretch. It appears to be.
Let's
How do I put this? There is a lich on the other side of that door.
let's probably not stay here.
Yeah, let's. I vote we leave. Can I go back and ask him, guys? Fuck.
So, which way
No.
did we actually enter this building?
Oh, yeah,
Was it
actually,
here or down this way?
the entrance of the building was actually way over here.
I have no idea where here is.
I
Think
didn't
it
think.
again?
Here, I will. This was the entrance of the building, way down here.
Ah.
Yeah, and I'll just like draw the map through the area you guys went. You guys kind of went like up, through, around, through, and then into this hall. Like, up into here, this hallway, this long room, into here. I think you were right
Mhm.
there when I picked you up.
Okay, so I've been this way.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just kind of like filling you in. I will also fill in Prax because Prax wasn't here. Prax, this was the entrance that you guys found.
Uh-huh.
You went into this room.
Yeah.
Into here. Into here.
Yes.
Actually, I'm gonna move both of you guys to the middle of this room for a second. You guys did hear clamoring on the other side of this door. These doors are marked with the sigil of Black Earth, and you guys decided to leave it alone for now.
Okay.
And then over to where you guys are now.
Okay. And I'm sorry, stupid question, but we just found the entrance and went inside, or?
Lurik actually has passed this place many a time on his travels. He likes to perform in front of crowds, but when he's practicing, he likes to be more on his lonesome. So he has like a typical practicing spot in the woods. He has to pass this place to get there. When you guys asked him about it, he's like, "Oh no, I do know where it is. I can show you guys where it is. Thank you for helping me." And that's when the offer of like, "Okay, well, if you prove yourself."
Yep.
Okay.
Prove yourself worthy, and you get the
Prove
stuff.
yourself and you get your instrument back. Because
That's
it's the
up to
instrument
me.
That was it was instrument the one that Julia gave him.
Mhm.
He lost it on his last trip to Waterdeep, and Julia picked it up and put it in her shop after like realizing how magical it was.
Okay. Got it.
In case you want to read on your sister, Mark.
Yeah, I'll read my sister.
Oh no, I was saying like that's just what she did. Like she found something random and magical and was like, I'm gonna sell this.
Yeah, Alex definitely doesn't fucking believe her. But like,
Oh,
he
and
knows,
then-
like,
This door had stairs downstairs, and you guys decided to close the door.
so, let's put it to a vote. Atlas is gonna walk in and he's going to say, so, did some scouting. There,
I'm gonna keep going this way.
the door's non-negotiable, so we've got a choice. We can go south.
Are you still stealthing?
Yep.
Okay. Let me
Do
just
that. Just let him. He's scouting. What do I give a
I'm
shit?
real quick doing something. No, you can keep going. I'm just real quick doing something.
Oh, okay. I can keep role playing Craig. Atlas is going to say, no, I saw a lich on the other side of that door. Now, I think I can vouch for all of you and say you are all formidable in your own right, but that is a cut above what I am accustomed to.
But that's only one.
Yeah, it is. You are correct. Green.
Didn't
Small
know
woman.
the players were cowards.
Correct-ish.
No, that's a tunnel downstairs, Rain. No, before you go there, as you're walking around, 2 Sacred Stone monks walk out of this upper room and are like, hello? Like, before you are able to turn the corner, like, when you're, like, right here-ish.
Oh fuck it, we don't even know what rain is.
Oh, it's a
here.
D&D, baby.
And they will begin to walk out of the room a little bit. Hello?
Hi.
Who are
Hi.
you? And where do you think
I-
you're going?
I'm a lost traveler. I was trying to find people within this place. What is this place?
A place where you're not supposed to be.
Oh, fuck's sake. Jesus Christ.
Can we hear this, or they're too far away?
Hey, you guys can hear this.
Mm.
Uh,
Yeah, because it's like right
like,
outside the door,
opened-
essentially.
The
Oh,
door
I
opened
see.
when Atlas like stopped his speech. They didn't hear you guys talking. They just kind of opened the door, looked straight across the hall, and saw this random tabaxi man going down the stairs.
Yes.
Ah,
Yeah.
I did private
Wanna-
roll a perception, and they just rolled a 21, by the way, which
Yeah.
is why they noticed.
Yeah. That's
To be
cool.
fair,
I didn't
thir-
exactly have the highest.
Yeah, no, you rolled a 13 on your +9.
Yeah.
But yeah, they look at you and they're like,
Yeah,
leave.
look, I've been on the road for such a long time. Surely you've got some food around here potentially that might be able to help point me in the best direction.
This one will come up as he's saying, we're not the most hospitable bunch, and he will try to like grab you by
Oh,
the scruff
really?
of your neck and drag you out.
As he goes to reach, I will flinch back and I'll quickly grab just the handle. I'm not drawing it. They do
Just
not touch
roll
me.
roll an acrobatics real quick to dodge the hand.
I can surely do that.
Okay.
Nice.
No, I'm not even gonna bother
Nice.
rolling. You win. I'm not even gonna bother rolling. You win that one. Fine. I won't touch you. But leave. This is your final warning on the matter.
What is this? What is down here? At least tell me that much.
More monastery? What did you want me to say? Like prison? Do you think monks? What do you think any of us would be keeping down there?
Can I insight?
Yeah, you can go ahead.
Thank you.
You can go ahead and do that, Idaho. Insight. Okay, let me just really quick. He doesn't have like the actual skill thing.
No.
Yeah, no. You believe him. There, you have no reason to believe that monks would keep anything out of the ordinary anywhere in a monastery.
I'll be honest with you. There has been some rumors. I'm here just to prove those rumors wrong, and by the looks of it, you're above board.
None of us gave you permission to be here.
That's beside the point. The point is that this place is starting to get a bit of a very bad reputation, if you understand what I'm saying.
We don't really talk to the outside world. Our reputation means nothing.
Well, clearly it has to mean something. I mean, how do you get your acolytes from time to time? I mean, surely
They're
you
born
just
and
come
raised-
here to be
born-
a monk.
Idaho's getting bored of this conversation. Presuming this door is open, I'll just go and shoot at this guy.
It is in
Thank
fact open.
you.
Roll to hit.
Yeah,
I get advantage,
figured
right?
that
Or
was
does
about
he
what I-
see me at all?
Are you trying to stealth?
It is.
I'm
If
gonna
you
say
look-
it's like a DC 5 perception, so if he doesn't notice it, no, he notices there's people.
Why is the
not-
least charismatic person trying to charismatic as stone?
Not advantage, not like advantage because he knows that there's like people who aren't supposed to be here, but he doesn't specifically see you, so it's just kind of like a roll to hit. Like you're not
Oh,
engaged
yeah.
in combat. He's not focused on you.
Yeah, it's essentially a surprise round, but there's no extra modifiers.
I missed.
Yeah.
So, sorry.
That did in fact miss. He just missed. Miss. He sees like the arrow like kind of whiz in front of his face, and he'll like look over and just see this little halfling in the other room holding a crossbow. And
just-
everyone roll initiative.
I was gonna say, I just grin and
Frankly,
I
I'm
roll my
surprised
sword.
it took half this long.
Oh yeah, no, you're talking to this dude, and you just see an arrow fly by, and you're like, I know exactly where that came from.
Oh yeah.
Are we rolling initiative?
Yes.
7.15.
Oh yeah.
Are you
Oh yeah,
still
I
with
didn't
Bro?
add it to everyone's sheet. I've been needing to turn on initiative tiebreakers.
I can do that on my character sheet. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure all of you can do it on your own if you wouldn't mind. I think no one has.
I actually before
Okay.
you said no, but so it's
I'll
like,
add
okay,
Dex
no problem.
tiebreaker to initiative. Got it.
Yep.
There we go.
It'll just
Yeah,
take
but-
place in future initiatives. We'll deal with
Yep.
it for this one. That is Idaho. It just auto put Lurik in front of Rain, so I think Lurik has a higher dex.
I don't
but
know.
This is the order we're going with.
Sure.
I don't know, what's his dex? I have a 20.
Oh, never mind.
Guy
His
with
dex is a 14.
9 to stealth, I imagine, has the better stealth.
Okay, again, no.
That's due to other matters, but
Either way, I just hit descending, and this is the order I put it in, so this is the order we're going with.
yeah, I'm not fussed.
Idaho.
Ah, look a second. Okay. Oh, seems like shoot. So he reloads and fires again.
Go ahead and roll to hit. Shit, didn't want to close out that window. A 19 does
19
hit. It
Okay.
does hit.
Ignore the 2, so it's just 7.
Is dueling only on melee weapons? I thought dueling was just in general.
I'd say ignore the 2, so it's a 7.
I thought dueling was on all weapons, so. No?
I just told you ignore the 2.
Okay,
I just read to click it off. That's all.
no problem. So he takes 7 damage. You doing anything else on your turn?
That's all I can do. That's my bonus. That was my bonus and my action.
No problem. Just really quickly. There we go. I had to get my music playing because I accidentally closed out the window. Lurik will kind of turn around the corner and goes, "Oh boy." And he will. It was 10, 20, 30. He will walk here. He will swing at this Sacred Stone Monk with his quarterstaff. That misses. Rain?
Yeah, I'm just double checking because it has been 2 weeks and I completely forgot about this.
Yeah, no, you have
But-
stuff.
Yeah.
You
so
always
I'm
have stuff.
I always have stuff. But for this stuff, I'm going to come up to this guy and using both scimitars. I'm going to do 3 attacks.
Okay?
18 should hit.
Sorry guys, I was trying to figure out some
yes, it
hockey
does actually.
stuff for hockey because, like I said,
Yeah.
there's a hockey game on tonight that I'm gonna have kind of
For 10
in the
points of
background.
Slash.
But yeah, I hope
He
everyone's having a great
loses
weekend.
10 feet of
I haven't forgot about you. I've just been
because of slasher.
very invested into this and other stuff. So
Oh yeah.
yeah.
And, he has
Yeah, yeah.
disadvantage on all attack rolls. Oh no,
It's
that's
so
when you
much.
score a crit.
Yeah. I
Okay.
wish that was that good. Does a 10 hit, which I don't think
No.
it does. Cool.
No, it does not.
And third attack does a 12 hit.
No.
Alrighty. And that will be my turn.
The other bard is the streamer's turn.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna kind of step out into this and be like, ah, shit. And I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery at this dude here.
Go ahead and roll. And it's a wisdom save, correct?
Correct.
Okay, I'm actually gonna flavor this a little bit.
Okay.
So what do you say first off?
I say it is incredible you can bring such joy to a room by simply just leaving it.
As you're speaking these words, the symbol on the back of your hand and on Lurik's begin to start glowing a little brighter and a little brighter.
Mm-hmm.
And the way I'm flavoring this is it introduces a new mechanic that I may or may not have just thought of. Probably will come to regret it later. It
Probably.
will turn that 3 into a 6.
Oh
as
shit.
Bardic damage.
Okay.
Nice.
And
For your flavor, you can probably gather from that interaction it only really works as long as you're around the other bards with these markings, but
got it.
kind of like a mixing magic type deal.
Got it. And then I'm gonna just kind of dip around the corner.
No problem. That is your turn.
That's my turn.
The Sacred Stone Monk's turn.
Guys, first combat of the night. Let's go.
Hearing the
Let's
commotion and
go.
Six, kind of talking shit to one of the monks from down the hall, the doors
As I do.
south to you open as more Sacred Stone Monks begin to pour out of this room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that is all of their movement. This monk right here will swing back at Lurik. Wrong character sheet. Has multi-attack. 22 hits for 6, and a 22 hits for 6. So Lurik takes 12 damage. And then that one will swing at Rain. Twice with the multi-attack. 10
Miss.
misses.
Misses.
Crit fail. You get a free attack of opportunity on it.
Just free attack?
Yeah.
Cool. And that'll miss.
Yeah, it misses. Yeah, it's
We're
not
just
using
a
your...
very dexterous pair just dodging each other's blows.
Atlas, it is in fact your turn now.
Oh, sport, that's music to my ears.
You still with the girl,
Nice
right?
bard pun.
I'm glad you caught that. I'm gonna come up, making my way downtown, walking fast, faces past. Cool, great. He looks fun. Atlas is going to. Fuck, why does that? Okay, never mind. Fuck it. I'm gonna cast Hex on him, bonus action. Where is it? Is it?
I don't know why it didn't show up.
Yeah, it hasn't shown. Oh, there it is.
Let's say I'm pretty sure you have Hex on your sheet.
Yeah, it's a bonus action, sport.
Indeed, it is. So this dude is now hexed.
Yeah, sport.
I think I said this one was hexed.
Yeah, it's this one. This one right here.
Yep.
And I'm going to spiderweb sling Eldritch Blast at him. I'm like I'm flicking a cigarette.
Go ahead. That misses.
No problemo. I'm going to make my way right here, and that'll be my turn.
Tadar, it is your turn.
I am just gonna get all up in this guy's face. Try and use the corpse sword to make another corpse.
Roll the hit. That misses.
Oh, what a time we're having.
Prax.
Prax. Prax is gonna move. Hold on. Oops. Right there. What are the monks?
This thing. And
You
that's
said
yeah,
there
them-
was 6 people coming in?
No, not 6. There were 4 more monks down here. There are 6 total.
yeah.
Ah,
Well, yeah, I
okay,
c-
so
Yeah.
that was 20. Okay, so I'm gonna move 5 right there.
Sorry.
Okay.
And
Ugh. I'll be
I'm
right
just gonna look at them.
back. I was gonna look for
"Hi,
something
guys,
to drink. Sorry, guys.
Mash.
I knew it. Is Mash 5 feet or 10 feet?
Let me check that.
You're like the Grinch from like the movie with Jim Carrey. He goes Max, but instead of Max, you say Matt.
Which one is summon damage, right?
Yes, summoning damage.
It's right there.
That's summon immunities. Yeah, if anyone's curious, those are all of the things that Mash is immune to.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense you can't grapple a cat made of fire, but
It's big, first of all.
How much HP does Mash normally have?
Um,
20, 25? Okay, because Mash died in the previous fight,
Yes, I do.
which like
remember.
doesn't matter, but like I had to adjust the HP
Yes.
because you can just summon Mash back. Is it every enemy within 5 feet or 10 feet that has to roll a dex save?
I think it's 5 feet.
I should have put it on the right side of the page. Give me a second. It's either on yours or Mash's. I'm gonna check Mash's page really quick. It'll be there. Oh yeah, summon damage.
It doesn't
Some-
say.
Summon immunities, friendly teleportation, summon damage. Each creature within 10 feet. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. It's
Hey,
towards the bottom.
Rush.
I typed it like. towards
Thanks for the
end, 'cause I was like, oh, man, that actually is
biddies.
a thing that I have to do.
Okay.
I will
So each creature within 10
gladly
feet, so all
take
3
your
of these guys
your
have
biddies,
to
your money.
Make a dex save
I'll gladly take it. Thanks for the biddies, Rush.
with your
Cheers.
DC. The DC is your spell save DC, correct?
Yes, correct. And mine is 15.
Cheers. Welcome to the
The one
stream,
in the back
Rush.
takes the full 5
Welcome,
damage.
welcome. How's your
Save
nap?
For full?
Feeling better?
Yes. I guess so, yeah.
I don't know.
I think so,
That's
yeah.
that's how
Let
we
me-
went with it last
I'm
week.
going to adjust Mash's character sheet just so that we can see all of this clearly, so that I'm not constantly asking.
Also, let me know if you can
Yeah,
hear
I can't
them
find my tab.
versus me
Yeah, it
very
just
well.
says save against summoner spell, save DC, or take 2d6 fire damage. So yeah, it's save for full.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
That's good.
So you dealt 5
Okay,
damage
cool,
to this
cool,
dude with your summon.
Nice. So
That's
let me
good.
roll
Look at you,
Mash's
you bits
initiative,
leader.
Or you want me to just
You
make
biddy
it-
leader.
Mash just moves on your initiative, so I'm just gonna edit it to be as the same as yours. But it's nice to have Mash on the character on the initiative tracker just so we know.
Yes.
I'm just gonna type 2.95 because it'll just always go after you then.
Now, can I go with Mash right now, or do I have to wait until the next turn?
You summoned Mash. Mash didn't get to do her turn yet.
Okay, sounds good. So Mash, Prax is just gonna go like, Mash, come here, and Mash is gonna turn to me and is just gonna teletransport 15 feet.
Roll the damage for that.
Yeah,
Because the initial damage was just you summoning Mash.
yeah. So now it's. So
This is
it's-
beating 15 against 6 damage.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2 of them take the full 6. One of them being the same one that you had already hit.
Good
So that-
Mash.
This one on the right takes the 6, and then this one in the back.
Cool.
And I believe that one's also safe for full.
Yes.
But how's your back
Are you-
or your
is Mash doing anything else?
knees?
Uh,
You feeling?
Mash
You
is
feeling
gonna
better
start, like,
after laying there?
burrowing into my leg, kind of.
It's a pig or a cat?
After laying there.
Mash is a cat.
Yeah, it's a cat.
And you haven't summoned Gravy yet, which I find hilarious.
I was going to, but then Rain just went.
Yeah, it usually feels better. Like a little better when you're laying there.
Well, no, because there's the wildfire spirit, but druids also get find familiar.
Uh huh.
So,
Oh, yeah.
Packy just sent me both of hers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I named them mash and gravy because
And
my
I'm on
kitchen
the
name is pork
mystery.
chops.
yeah, it's a whole
I
meal.
saw that you had that option last week, but I didn't want to be the one to pull that card.
You didn't want to be the first one,
I was gonna be a little upset if you did, because I was like, that's kind of taking that away from Prax of like the initial summon.
right?
Is that all
Wait
for
the
Mash?
right moment. Yes, that is all for Mash and Prax. That's it.
Idaho.
Oh yeah. We got a whole meal with Prax.
Ears and mash.
Pork chops, Mash, and gravy.
Exactly.
These guys have a higher AC, right? If I try attacking them with a crossbow.
This one?
Yeah.
It's not higher AC, it's just disadvantage.
Yeah, okay, I gotta think.
Okay, I have that on a handout. Yeah, at your own pace, Alex. If you want to add this to your character sheet as like a little damage modifier, or like on the right, Alex, that's generally what it does.
We'll get that added.
Yeah, just because I don't really have the time to do it mid combat or like mid session.
It would just have to load my crossbow, and that's.
You should be able to see this one, and you can shoot at that one with this without disadvantage.
Yeah, but he has a higher AC. I can barely see him.
Be able to see this one. Your movement.
I used.
Or
all
did,
of
oh no, you moved it from the back of the room. I keep on forgetting you have 25, not 30. Yeah, so this one would be disadvantage. This one would be higher AC. You could also hold an action.
it.
You could also hold.
Not much I could do here. Yeah, I did end my turn. Sorry.
So you load your crossbow, hold your action, end your turn.
I guess so. I don't know. Sure. I didn't really hold it, but yeah, that has to be my turn.
No, I'm just trying to like make sure that you still get to do stuff. Rain.
It should be very easy to know what I do at this stage.
You slash.
Twice. 27 will hit. For another 10 points, and again 10 feet of movement. And 26 for another 11 points of slashing.
Kaput.
Which means then I can start leaping over this guy. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, hello.
Hello, Kitty, play with us today.
You didn't
Hello.
actually move yet.
Is it me you're looking for?
Oh, because dynamic lighting is the as you're moving. Okay, I see. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm just clearing things off the map for now, just so that they're not in the way.
How much?
That have
Actually, I'll do that
died.
after combat from now on.
30. Nah, screw it. I'm gonna keep going. Actually, no. I am gonna charge down this way, so I'm gonna be about there.
You get an extra 30 feet, don't you?
If I want to use it.
Okay, I was just making sure. Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Lyric will walk around and try to swing at this guy with his quarterstaff.
Heck yeah, bud. Oh, heck yeah, bud.
A 16 will hit for 4 bludgeoning damage. Actually, hold up. Do these Sicker Someone's get? They do. Nope, that would still hit. Cool. And that is going to be Lorik's turn. It is now 6.
Okay. I'm gonna pop back around the corner. And same thing to this guy here. Another vicious mockery, because that's what I do.
Now that you also know you have more power too.
Yep.
He fails. What do you say? I'm sorry, you rolled max damage on that. What do you say to kill the dude?
Nice.
When wizards cast detect thoughts on you, do they wonder why it didn't work? When wizards cast detect thoughts on you,
Empty
do they
shell of
wonder
a brain.
why it didn't
Gotcha.
work? And back around the corner.
No problem.
And
Those two monks up there are dead. This Sacred Stone monk down here will come up and try to swing at Rain with his multi-attack. Miss. 16 hit.
No, it doesn't.
No problem. This one will come up and start swinging at Mash. Do either of those hit Mash?
Yes, both of them hits.
That is 10 damage.
And Mash goes down.
No,
Not yet.
Mash has more
Shit
than
ton.
double. Mash has more than double of that in
I think Mash has just about as much as I do, if not more.
It's actually better than most wild shapes.
No, Mash actually has one less than you do. Mash has 25 because it's
Yeah, I knew it was
5
close.
It's 5 plus 5 times Druid level.
Yeah.
If all you're going for is hit points, that's better than most like bears you can turn into.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like how you compare anything to what you did last campaign.
I've played a lot of druids, they all end up in a bear.
Basically.
Atlas?
Spot. One second. I'm going to do this little thing I call peeking around.
Oh,
Are they all dead?
Those two are.
yeah.
There's more around
Okay,
this
what
corner.
we got? Just curious.
No.
Like, yeah, you
Sweet.
see Mash,
500.
Cracks, and Rain all chilling around the corner.
Oh, but sweet.
Need a
I'm
1,000.
gonna give Rain a helping hand.
Hell
I'll
yeah,
have
holy
some
shit.
group members, group members. I'll move my axe over.
I will have you know. Less Mash, but
Rash.
Prax is also still in the way. If you moved here and shot in between them, it wouldn't be because Mash is only right
I
there.
gotta dance.
Do you want to
You
move your
have
hex
to.
to this one instead?
Yes, I will.
You got to.
I'm only fine retconning that because you haven't really done any definitive action because I was just reminding you of something.
Also, the reason I also went Spell Sniper in the last campaign.
Yeah.
Not always worth it, but in decent.
No, in these types of rulings, Spell Sniper is a nice feat. I like to try to make more obscure things viable, like Spell Sniper, because it's usually completely like not worth it
Yeah.
in comparison to an ASI. But in this campaign,
No.
it might actually just be
I'm
worth it to get it.
happy with Warcaster, that's for sure.
Work
Do
is
I
also
get
really good. Yeah, go ahead and roll the hit.
Yes, sir. Eldritch Blast. There's a 21 hit.
A 21 does hit. 8
Oh,
plus your
great.
hex.
Plus hex damage. Where do I
Dang.
find that bullshit? Where do I?
I think
I
I
see it.
yeah, I think I made a little thing that you can just click when you're rolling against hex enemies so that it just auto rolls the damage for you. Oh my god.
Now I just need
Nice roll. Nice
up
roll.
my charisma
Nice.
Damage.
freaking
Nice
insanely.
roll. You see like chips of stone
Holy
start to
shit.
come off of this guy's skin, and his mask like blows off of his face.
What's this plan sport? She yells at Rain, and this will be it. That'll be his turn.
Got my bard themed dice right next to me,
Tadar?
because that's how we do it.
So, how do you feel about moving through allies?
If they
That's how we
are
do it.
like moving through, like Prax would still take the bonus 5 feet. Moving through Mash would not. It's the difference between small and tiny.
Rush,
If they are
I'd be.
two sizes
F-
smaller than you,
again, I
you
think it'd
can
be
move through
fun.
without the extra feet. If they're
if
one size smaller than you, it still takes the extra.
Baldur's Gate added the bard.
So it's just 15 feet to go.
I'd
there.
definitely give it a
My
shot.
movement, but I am just out of my
Is
belt.
it? Is it? Hold up. 15 feet shouldn't be your entire movement because you should have 30. So that's 15. You still
I
have
wasn't counting
15.
a diagonal I could have thrown in. I don't
Oh, yeah.
need to move forward though. I'm just gonna ring a bell.
Oh, that's right.
I'm
You do have
actually
Toll of the
exactly
Dead,
where
don't
I
you?
wanna be. Oh yeah,
Dude.
and Sacred Flame. the cleric nonsense.
That's right. I just want to get him that you're 2 and 2. Against 2.
This guy particularly.
The one on the right.
Oh, that's right. He's a pally.
Wisdom. He fails and takes the 5. That's actually enough to kill this dude.
Ah, fun.
Pally cleric. So he's
The
a
one whose
super
mask is
healer.
Blown up. You see like kind of like crusted lips, like screaming out, and his arm holding up as he like
Super
collapses
healer.
to the ground.
Hair's starting to come out.
Is that all for Chadar?
Let me just check the range. I'm gonna hit that party boy with a healing word.
Rush, I want you to help me to
Only
figure something
take
out.
A few hits, right?
What I should do when I hit some goals.
That was before the rest. Everyone
Oh,
should be at roughly full HP now.
yeah. Then scratch that. I'll just stay where I'm at.
Yeah, I don't want you to burn a healing word. That's not going to do anything. Prax?
Prax is first. I'm gonna be moving right there, so that's 10 feet. At this guy right here.
Right below you?
Yes.
I don't know why that doubled.
No problem.
Oh,
That does hit some
What?
damage.
7.
7 acid damage. No problem.
Yes.
Doing anything else?
Tasty. And then she's gonna move back.
That's what I was looking for.
20 feet, so you can let people in. 15 feet, right there.
Alright.
I have the nimble escape.
I was about to say, okay, you 2 have nimble escape.
Yeah. So, and then you are going to see Mash just walking. Can Mash just say can walk to these people, right? Because it's like tiny. Just go behind their feet or something.
I think the way I ruled it, let me check. I can now delete this because actually I'm gonna hold on to that until I get confirmation that was added. Moving through tiny creatures does not take an extra 5 feet of movement for small sized creatures or larger. So I think the way I ruled it was that it is the extra 5 feet for
Wish I
Mash,
could do
but
it
not
that
for
way.
you guys to move through her.
Okay, so
But
I'm
because
still
she
gonna-
has to take like the extra time to try to maneuver
I'm
around
gonna
your
have
guys' feet, it's like more.
I just looking at some stuff.
So it is
Go
gonna
away.
be 20 total, right? To move through all these people. To cross them.
Yes, 20 to move from where she is to cross through all of the people.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
so
crossing through the enemies.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. If she's moving that extra space down though, because she's currently on this space,
Uh huh.
Yeah,
she's
I'll figure all that out later.
mark it better. This space instead of this one. She would get an attack of opportunity walking by.
Ew, I forgot. Yeah. Then she would just do a siege, flame siege at this guy right here. No, you know what? She will do it to this guy in the far.
Problem.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll the hit.
Oh, nice.
That hits.
For
4
4.
fire damage.
And she's gonna take the attack of opportunity, and she's gonna move backwards.
No problem. 15 hits for 7 damage.
7. Ooh, wow. Poor-
Yeah, they're monks.
poor Mash.
They're monks. They punch hard.
Yeah. Okay. And that's it.
Idaho.
Five, 10.
Five, 10, 15, no problem.
I'll shoot at that guy. Is there any
No, it's just a straight shot because there's no allies or like things on him.
Yeah, I'll just shoot him.
Okay, no problem. That does hit.
Okay,
Did we agree that you did or didn't prepare your action last time?
we did it.
We didn't. What you said?
Correct. I don't know why it would matter.
If it's
Uh,
past the
if-
turn,
if
I'd
you-
say don't worry about it.
Okay, I wasn't sure if like losing a prepared action allowed you to do 2 on the 1 turn. Okay, no problem. That does hit. Roll damage.
Don't damage.
7, no problem.
Okay, I'll prepare another bolt, and that's my turn.
Problem. Rain.
Guy's still alive in front of me, yeah?
Yep. The 2. Let's see. Let me just
I
mark them
left
really
it
quick.
just for you.
Oh, fantastic. Because I'm gonna swing at one. I'm gonna swing at the
These-
guy directly in front of me who should still be alive.
These 3 are
13 will
also
miss.
alive.
The 26 will hit.
Yes. Roll damage.
For 11 points.
Okay.
And
Do you
that
have one
should
hefty
be me for
slash?
now. That'll be me for now. I'm doing some very uncomplicated turns at the moment, mainly because I'm putting together my computer at the same time.
That's fair. No problem. Lurik will walk down, and he will cast Shatter
Nice.
down here, right behind these guys. So they now all have to roll a DC 14 con save. And is it safe for half or safe for full? I forget. I think Shadow's a 2nd level spell, so it's safe for half, right? Yes, half as much on a successful. So that is 14, 14, and 7. That even with the success, that is actually enough for all 3 of these guys to drop to the ground. With the success, that's actually enough.
You know, he does pull his weight.
And that is actually that initiative for right now.
And Shatter isn't one of the ones that does the 300-foot echo.
No, Shatter doesn't say
No.
anything about audible distance, so I say it's only really audible in the group that it's being cast at.
Yeah, really small.
Got it.
It's
I
it's
just
less of
knew
like
it
an actually
deals
like
thunder damage. And that's
Yeah, it's
typically
less-
why
Yeah,
that happens.
really small.
less of, I think the way I described it was less of an echoey sound and more of like a sound that pierces your ears.
It's not like Booming Blade.
No.
Right, I had
No.
Thunder Spike that I haven't been using for a similar reason.
Oh no, Lurik has Thunder Wave that he like specifically has not cast because it's loud. But yeah, that is that combat. I'm just going to move these corpses off the screen so they're out of the way. Do any of you guys want to do anything?
I want to loot 1 or 2 of them.
Yeah, no problem. I think it actually specifically says what they carry. I just have to flip back a couple pages.
Cool.
Monastery features. Okay.
Oh, who's watching what?
So they each carry like minor valuables, like a couple of like gemmed rings or like earrings here and there, but no actual money on them. They're not like very fiscal. But like you pick up a couple of earrings that are say worth like 8 gold pieces, a couple of rings that are worth like 10 or 12, like or 10 to 12, depends on the person.
Typical priest.
Yeah, so I'd say like 3 earrings. I'd say you find 3 earrings and 2 rings on these corpses.
As
So-
the easiest boy around, I take offense to both of you.
Earring, 3 earrings, couple rings, and that was it.
Yeah. I said the rings were worth, I believe, I said like 10 to 12 gold pieces, and the earrings were worth 8.
Are you a priest
Yeah.
hunter?
I am like every devout thing you could be.
He is cleric paladin, Asmar.
Oh, the character.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he is just the holiest of boys. I don't know if
Yeah.
I don't know if you were here when he was doing his whole dreamscape thing, like for his character specific stuff, but he literally has a guardian angel
Aw,
that he met today.
he's an altar boy.
Yeah, don't make an altar boy joke, please. But yeah, what do you guys want to do from here? There are the stairs going down. You can see in here is kind of like a little bit of like distillery. You see like some wine barrels. You see stairs here and a door here, and then the place
Alice
is
is
over.
going to look at the rest of the
This
group
is
and
the
he's going to
lift
say, wandering out without letting us know where you go is dangerous, boy. He's looking directly at Raiden Summer.
Speak for yourself.
I'm just walking. I'm not even listening to him. I'm just going back down to the door that might be down here.
That guy doesn't listen.
Don't make me agree with Atlas, come on.
No, Sport, I'm talking to you. Atlas snaps his fingers at you.
No problem. Lurik will follow down the stairs because he's also very much like, I don't want to get involved in this. Does anyone
And
else want to follow Rain?
6 is following.
Since
Yeah,
he's
we
actually
might
going to
as
take
well.
a peek into this room.
And six
Yeah.
gives Atlas the worst glare as he passes by.
Yeah, Atlas, you can.
I'm to say, why don't you fucking say it?
I just keep walking.
It is a distilling room.
Fight,
Alright.
fight.
Yeah, it's a nice distillery. You see that there's several bottles of brandy turning around, laying around.
Is it dangerous? Can I just like, oh fuck, another door? Jesus Christ Almighty!
No, it's just brandy. This is where you are.
Yeah, that's a window. Okay. Sorry, I thought it was a door.
Yeah, it's a window that looks out into a courtyard.
Fuck it. Since I don't know, since half the group seems to be like, you know, I don't know what's going on.
Half the
let's-
group, half the group is still waiting in
Yeah,
the
literally,
There-
it was like, hey, let's make a plan, and then half the group just went, fuck that, and just like walked away. So I don't know what's happening. I'm just gonna, yeah, I'm gonna smack the barrels. Fuck it.
I'm sorry.
You're gonna drink
Okay.
rum.
Uh,
The priest rums.
yeah, it's the barrels and bottles on top of it are holding some brandy made by the Sacred Stone monks.
Oh. I'm gonna take a couple.
No problem.
I take a couple and I run back and to meet with to be with the group.
Yeah, you said a couple, 2 or 3-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah, put 2 or 3 bottles of
Yeah.
brandy.
Oh, by the way,
in
am I
your
still
bag.
disguised as that monk?
Did you just drop your? Does this guy self say that drops during the fight or anything
It's
like
not
that?
concentration, so no, it doesn't.
No. Okay. So,
Awesome. Yeah,
Uh,
I'm just gonna stay disguised as her.
Alex, did you get the Bardic Rune stuff added to your sheet, right?
Yeah, I threw some stuff on there.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure I could get rid of the handout.
Yep.
Didn't want
Hey,
to.
Atlas.
Good
Didn't want to
idea.
clutter the folders more than they had to be.
The plan is
Oh,
You're good.
character continuity.
What did you say your name was again?
The Furbolg man.
No, he's talking. I'm having a real thing moment with Prax.
Oh. Hi, I'm Prax. This
Hi.
is Mash. And you're Atlas. You're an ass sometimes. But yeah, hi. I think we already met before.
Alex goes like, he opens his mouth and he's got like that. His hand is like that one finger, like he's gonna say something, and then he just like rests his finger on his lips and he doesn't say anything.
You know, you taste like pickles.
Sorry, what?
You taste like
I
pickles.
what? Keep back it up. What's
Oh, that's
I
funny.
don't know. There's many
Hey.
pickles.
Don't play that game with me. You lick me when I sleep.
Or you put a finger in my mouth. I taste. And then she puts a little tiny tongue.
I am done with you. You are disgusting.
Hey, Idaho, do
Yeah.
you want to do anything?
Oh, that's nothing for me to do.
There's a lot for you to do.
Laughing and-
Yeah, I mean, you could actually lead the charge instead of like our bar.
So you guys are going downstairs?
Yep.
So
That's
I don't want there to be a TPK, so I have to go.
Cats.
Alright, cool. I'm just gonna condense you all into a clump so I can move you easier.
Got it.
Well,
Please stop moving so I can condense you into a clump so I can move you easier. Thank you very much.
Space time continuum. I watched Dune yesterday.
Watch what?
Actually, let me
Oh,
really
cool.
quick
How's that?
specifically find
How
where
good
this
is
is.
it?
It's actually pretty good. I
Don't
really like
spoil it. Just tell me how good is it.
Don't spoil it. Have you read the book?
That's
I've watched
assuming I
the
read.
originals, I've done a whole heap of stuff. I know spoilers don't really affect,
Yeah.
but don't spoil it.
I
You
saw
guys-
the original sci-fi miniseries.
You
Yeah, I
guys
like
find
the
this
old
kind
one.
of
Yeah,
cavernous
that-
area with a door on the far hall.
Other end.
Yep.
How dark is it?
For those of you who have
Can we
not
see?
gone here, it's down here. You guys can actually all see because you all have dark vision, but it is noticeable
Hell yeah.
the torches are no more, and it's just like a dark cavernous area.
Oh,
and then
great.
I have frags too. I mean mash too.
Yeah, and mash them. It's like
You're just sitting wearing some goofy goggles. So.
I'm going to quickly jump off roll 20 so I can take stuff. I'll be back.
no problem. That was entirely unintentional. Actually, I just wanted to move you all into the room. You guys happened to be there, and I was trying to get everyone's tokens put together as they were all moving. And I was like, "Yo, can you please not?"
Way to go, Rush. Just rocking out. It's the sound alerts. I love it.
But you know, if you want
Keeping me involved.
we can totally slow the roll and keep that.
Keeping me involved.
Just keep following
Everyone,
it.
yeah, you can see you guys don't need me up front line. All of you guys seem to be jumping the chance to be up front.
Oh, we always need you. Oh, sorry. We always need you to be in front.
Boy,
I
you
don't know,
were the most
talk to the rain cat guy.
boy, you were the bravest of all of us. You were there when you. Oh no, you weren't. Sorry.
You were there with the rats and
You were there at that time. You. Oh, I remember correctly now.
Okay, let's not bash on him too much.
You can
I'm
step.
sorry. I'm sorry. It's been a while. I had to tease. I'm sorry.
You can step on the cat's tail. They make funny noises sometimes.
That they do.
If you tape a quarter to it, he won't be able to keep his balance, and you'll probably be able to run ahead.
I suppose they haven't roleplay more like to be like cats, to be honest. But
Okay, I am going to be right back. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna go to the bathroom really quick while.
Go to the bathroom, bud.
I go to the bathroom.
Well, I was gonna go while he was doing stuff.
No,
Yeah, well,
Okay, just go now.
if you do go, I'm just gonna literally close everything down on my laptop and open up everything.
Do we want to
on the computer.
get like a 10-minute break or something?
Yeah, do you just want to take a break right now while you reboot? I go to the bathroom and everyone does their stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds
Yeah,
good.
I'm-
to
That's
me.
like a good idea.
Yeah, no problem. Let's
I
take
can
like a
do-
10-15 minute break right now.
Then I will. Then I will.
Okay.
Cool,
We
cool.
will start
Cool.
again when we're all back.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
Fine.
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 I missed you guys.
I'm gonna go tell chat.
Oh no. Is Chad being mean to me? Does Chad like me?
I'm just saying I'm telling him we're taking a break.
Oh, okay. I just wondered, if people actually hate me in real life, like it would be just like people I've never met. Like I've always wondered, like they've never met me, but they hate me.
Listen, I might hate Atlas, but you're okay.
Hey, come on. He's not.
Gosh,
even going
that was
to
that's Atlas who's asking if chat
Not
likes
even a
them.
little. Your sister's
Yeah, we're taking a quick break. I'm gonna grab a little bit of food because I'm hungry. He's kind of our warlocky dude, the one who calls everyone sport,
You know what? It's about the truth, though.
which
It's probably
Yeah,
just they know it's
so-
working out now.
yeah, we're taking a quick break. I'm gonna grab some food.
Oh man. You know what? I think Felix, you gotta just jump in there and start
Right.
roleplaying more.
Right?
Yeah, man.
But yeah,
Cut
I'm gonna
out
grab some food real quick and eat that. I'll still be around and interact. So yeah,
No, fuck that shit. I've got something better to say.
we'll be back in a little bit.
You just say it.
Did we say how long our break was? Hey guys, we back. We're just chilling in Discord with the party, talking about some stuff. But yeah, we're having some fun. We're having some fun. Yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. Yeah, I'm back. Brax? Oh yeah. Yeah. Yep. Back into it, guys. Let's go.
Or like a cavernous kind of wall leading to a door at the end.
I'll go forward.
Yeah. Everyone has been talking, so I'm assuming everyone's back.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think so. Go Idaho.
And I will sleight of hand to open this door.
Are you stealthing as
Hold
well?
it there, Catman.
I will gather my party before venturing forth.
Hold it there, Catman.
Someone got
Yes,
that
Felix.
reference.
Yes, Felix.
Step on the tail.
Hold on, Felix said something.
Yeah, you said hold it there, Catman. What do you want him to hold? The door handle?
I'll go over the door.
Please.
Thanks for the rickroll. Thanks for the
No, it's
rickroll,
just like-
Rush.
It's a wooden door. The wood is kind of rotten. It's been like covered, like the rotting has been around the edges have been like covered up with metal support.
Okay. Did you listen behind the door there, Sir Rain?
Mr. Rain.
I've already sleight of handed on the door, so
Mr. Summer.
Come on, Andrew.
Sleight of
I
hand.
know.
Let me just really quick.
Mr. Purple Rain.
Well, what's his fur color?
Purple rain.
I think his fur color is like white or silver.
White.
As let's say, if I'm going based off the
Like
picture.
a dirty white.
So you are White Summer? Gotcha.
I'm rain summer.
Because he was born in the summer when it was raining.
Oh, that's cute.
How do you think Tabaxis named their kids?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Six
So one
Thunder
of
was
us
there
did-
were 6 thunder strikes when he was born.
You know,
Mhm.
that's what I figured.
Yeah, no, you go ahead and
How
open
would
the
you
door.
know?
Oh, don't ask about our family members.
I was eating mashed potatoes when I heard mash. Holy
Yeah,
fuck.
they haven't heard you open the door, but you didn't stealth. So like they don't hear the door open, but specifically these two guys back here see you walk in like, oh
Just rolls his
Hi.
fist into the like fucking back of his head.
yeah, no, this is just a roll initiative.
It's like, hi.
That's why, like,
Guys,
That's why I tried to ask you before you rolled sleight of hand, like, hey, do you want to stealth?
I don't know. That is odd.
Oh,
me.
here we
This
go.
is stupid.
But you didn't
Big guy's
respond.
mine.
But you didn't respond to my, hey, you want to stealth? So I'm like, okay, I mean, like, suffer? Question mark.
I never heard that. Do you want to stealth bud?
Heard that like loud and clear.
So the first
know
time
that,
I
like-
rolled for
I asked him too if he wanted to hear through the door. You're like, nope. It's like, okay.
I was like, oh, hey, the Batman. And he was
So-
like, nope. The fuck?
So hey James,
Oh,
the first
I-
time I rolled for Praxi with you, and then I tried to do matches.
You had a 22 initially, right?
Yes, and then I just tried to do matches. That's why it's multiple. I keep making a mistake. Sorry.
No
I
problem.
know
I'll
that
just...
plans don't usually work for us as a group, but you know, we could stand and try it once.
I've been doing for the past like 3 or 4 different games.
See, I see 3 right here, and then James said there's 2 more over here. Holy moly!
Yeah. It's right.
Oh no,
I've got the big
there's
guy.
2. Yeah, no, there's 2 here and 2 here.
I think I can't see anything, so.
You're just
Yeah,
shoved
It
right
is
in that corner.
Rain. It is your turn first.
All right. I jump up onto the bed
Okay.
I'm sleeping.
against that big guy. Against the big guy.
I'm gonna be a while, so. Be back.
That does hit. 9
Nine.
damage. Okay.
20.
That hits.
And it should also be a. Does a 16 hit?
Yes.
Fantastic.
Roll the second 26 as well. So
Uh,
38,
28
38 damage. No, 28. Yeah.
Yeah, 28. You can do the 38. I don't care.
No.
Actually, before we do anything of that, because then I get an extra 1d8.
Oh yeah. Roll that
I'm
extra
a
one.
threat ambusher. So
28,
32
32 damage.
against.
Jesus.
Ah.
Fucking Christ. 32 damage.
In the opening round.
You said there were no torches in this hallway. Is this room lit?
Nah. All these guys can see in the dark. They don't really need it.
Oh,
Ah,
then
look at you.
I still have advantage. I
No,
will
they
have
can't.
advantage.
No, they can see in the dark. Not that they can't.
Oh, I don't think that
Okay,
matters.
I am adept at evading creatures that rely on dark vision. While in darkness, which it is, you just stated, I am invisible to any creature that relies on dark vision to see me.
We don't even see him.
Forget Gloomstalker is super powerful.
That doesn't even make any sense. I can't creature
We-
that relies on dark vision. Like, how does that make any sense?
I am the hunter of monsters.
Yeah.
And sure, he's
Okay.
bright white.
Well, like
but
you have
already
seen
rolled-
what dark
okay.
vision really
I
is,
will
really looks
happily
like.
leave it as is, but
No,
for
I was
now,
about to say we will retcon that for the future. You already rolled
Yeah.
all of your damage for this turn, so I'm not going back and being like, oh, roll
Oh,
again
hell
for
no.
everything in case you crit.
No, absolutely not. I'm quite happy.
Just turn
You
on
are
advantage for this
already
fight. Just like
extremely
click the
effective.
advantage and don't turn it off until I tell you to. At
No.
this point.
Ah.
Atlas, it is your turn.
Like, I thought you said that was like, oh no, there's like these little torches in the corners and
Oh no, that was
That's-
upstairs. This room has no torch.
Yeah.
It's about time it's my turn, sport. I'm going to move my hex on this light over here.
Eldritch Blast.
Yes, sir.
Did you want to move your hex at all?
Yeah,
'Cause
I
your
just
hex
said
is still active on someone else.
I did move my hex on him. I said that. I don't know. Maybe if you. I didn't.
It didn't come through the mic, so I will.
Okay.
Okay, no problem. So he's hex. Also, 18 does hit, so 5 plus your hex.
9.
9, no problem.
Man, warlocks are fun. I'm gonna. And that'll be my turn.
Prax.
Prax.
That's me.
Okay, Prax is gonna say to Mash to run forward,
No, you don't rush.
and she's gonna.
He is
move
invisible
30
to
feet in the air.
all.
And then
Oh.
she's just gonna start laughing like, "No, Mash, come back!" And she's gonna do the teletransportation.
Of course.
Of course she does. Prax just sees everything as a game. Wait, hold up. Oh wait, no. The teleportation is 5 feet, not 10. The summoning is 10.
Okay, so can
So
I
it hits the. So it just auto clicks Mash to the top left corner of that tile. Both of these creatures are within 5 feet of Mash.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
So
it just doesn't auto click her to the corner or to the middle. It just corner.
Yeah, so she does.
Mash
So-
will run. I was gonna say Mash will run in, and the monsters just see like this outline of rain because Mash creates light,
Yep. It's like, oh shit, someone's
your
here.
spell
and then
save
it
DC is
just
13. You said?
teleports out of there.
Your spell save DC is 13. You said
thought
My
it was
DC is 15.
15. So they both fail and take the full 4 damage.
4
Yeah, Rain, we'll just say that that's why you didn't get the advantage. Was just there was like a small outline of you from Mash this time.
Yep.
Like that's how we'll flavor that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And does she will move like in this corner, on top of this table, I guess, or whatever this is, a bed.
That's a bed.
Yeah.
It's a smaller bedroll for like these guys. Like this big bedroll that Rain is standing on is for the ogre right here, and then these 3 Orogs sleep on these 3 bedrolls.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you're fighting an ogre and,
Oh, shit.
You say cool, cool, cool.
and an Orog, or 3 Orogs.
Oh,
Let you know
Damn.
they give us all this crazy information that we don't necessarily need to know.
No, I
Okay.
know.
love Laurel.
It's just nice,
Yeah.
like it. So having the little dots next to everything lets me know what you have and haven't fought. Just so I know for the future. It's just nice to know what you have and haven't fought.
So,
I
see.
think that it's
You did
very
Mash.
important.
So Mash
Yeah.
did her teleportation.
Rush,
What are
you don't see him because
so
I don't
these
see him.
guys, are they wearing
See, I can
red
only see
armor?
right here.
That's right here.
You may hear me. I'm
Uh,
sorry.
Yeah, we can hear
Yeah,
you.
we can hear you.
Yes, they are wearing. You can see they're wearing plate armor.
Okay, I'm just double checking. DM, are you sure you want us to tell us all this? Like, I know it's all this information on the sheets you just showed us.
Oh wait, you can see all of the information.
It's not under
We
DM.
could see
Yeah.
their
Yeah.
words, at least. They're like lore.
Yeah, the
Yep.
lore, traits,
And what they
actions,
have.
yeah.
You can't tell their AC, but we can see their attack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that
We
was all
also
there.
know
No,
that
ignore
ogres are
that.
bad dancers.
Ignore that. Am
Yeah, I
able
haven't
to-
really been looking.
Yeah, I mean.
Am I able to like take that away from you guys?
The only way you can really do is just cut it on that section and put it under DM notes.
That's fair. Okay, I'll just go back and do all of that eventually. No problem.
Okay. I know it's common knowledge in the monster buy, but I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, but it's like also kind of metagame. Yeah, just don't look at it, and I'll fix it the next time I'm doing D&D prep.
What do I need to look at?
You're good.
No, don't, or you're gonna start taking psychic damage.
I'm just presume you guys have been doing that. You just need to get your monster book in front of me. We're not playing real life.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, yeah, if you have your good old friend the Monster Manuel.
Oh, that's what the phone's for. That's what Google's for.
So Prax will stand right there, and then she will cast heat metal on this guy.
And you're casting it on his armor, so he doesn't even save. What's the damage that you're rolling for it?
Ooh, nice.
12. Gotcha. Because we've like been over this. The save is only if it's like on an item they're holding, right?
Yes, yeah. If it's already, he cannot take it off unless he takes like a minute or 5 minutes to remove.
A minute to remove,
Yeah.
so 6 turns.
Yep.
And that's concentration, right?
No. Let me post it in there. Oh yes, it's concentrated
It is.
for 1 minute.
Still very effective, though.
Yeah, I like the 12.
You basically
Uh,
just decided that he suffers.
What, what symbol am I going to use for concentration?
I just put like a green. That's just what I've been doing.
I know, but I got the whole symbol pack, and then added all of it, not knowing how much it actually was gonna, like, not knowing how many symbols there were actually going to be. I might as well use them.
Right. Yeah, might as well. Whatever you do for her, I'll just start using.
You know, I'm gonna say this is a nice little clock. It's labeled as the time stop icon, but we're gonna be we're not gonna really use that. So like this little like ticking clock is nice for concentration.
Okay, cool.
And that's
So,
your
yeah.
turn.
Yeah, but Max Prax it just goes like, oh, it smells like burning hair. And that's
6.
All right, I'm gonna start running down. Up to 10, 15, 5, 30. No, I'm just gonna go to here. And I see the ogre right there.
That you do.
And I am going to. I'm casting Vicious Mockery.
no. No.
why not?
What do you say?
I'm just playing.
Oh,
And I'm gonna say. Some people have a stick up their ass. You have the whole tree.
you have the whole club.
He got a -1 because he rolled a crit fail and has a -2.
Beautiful.
Love it.
Yep. And that's my turn.
This ogre will look at you, do his very namesake, and drool. His name is Drool.
That's adorable. That's actually fucking adorable.
And he will walk up, and he's going to swing straight down onto the ground at Mash.
Swing
Impressed.
better.
Are both of us?
No, just you.
Okay.
I wasn't sure if ogres had the slam until I checked. They don't. 12 misses, right?
Misses, yeah. You misses. You hit the table. You hit the bed.
So a little bit of slobber flashes onto Mash, and Mash just evaporates it off of her body. Tadar?
Alright, so I've got just enough movement to go here, unless going over the bed
you're
takes-
so you were initially here, right?
difficult for me.
Right behind Idaho.
Yeah, just there.
Yeah, because you can actually. Yeah, that's 30.
Alright, I'm just
Yeah,
taking
so you
some.
have enough movement to get there.
I will go ahead and bonus action put a Sear and Smite on, just because he seems like a big, healthy target.
Just for shits and giggles. Alright, so that is concentration up to a minute. That 19 does hit. Hold up, I'm finding you an icon really quick. That'll be the smite icon.
Ah, it's already used. It just lasts until I hit somebody with it,
Oh,
and
wow,
she takes that 5
nice.
damage.
Oh, does it?
straight.
I thought it says concentration up to a minute, so I wasn't sure.
Yeah,
It's
if I miss,
concentration
I
up
can
to a
keep
minute,
holding,
but if-
But once you hit, it dispels.
As soon as it's yes. That's
Yeah,
how
this is
all
one of the
smites-
one
That's how those
taps.
magical smites work.
You doing anything else this turn?
Nothing this turn.
Besides killing the big orc? No, yeah. Nice.
He had 7 HP left because Rain demolished like half his health bar.
Yeah, I forgot he dealt like 32 damage right off the bat.
Yeah, no, I'm. This is giving me a good gauge
We
on
still
how
can
much.
do that.
This is giving me a good gauge on how much ramping up I need to do.
Holy fuck.
How good? Typically, a Gloomstalker thing is you run in and you eviscerate a main target, so that way the rest of the party can just do whatever they want. It is a Gloomstalker specific thing.
Idaho, go ahead.
Move up here to see what's even going on.
Yeah, you see a
Yep, I see the orcs.
Yeah, you see the ogre fall to the ground and 3 Orogs just standing in shock. One of them still steaming from his armor being heated.
You can smell the burning.
Yeah, you can smell some burning flesh from over in that direction.
Hot. I'm wet.
Well, I'll just shoot this guy next to the well anyway.
That's the one that's got some burning flesh. I
There
need
we
to
go.
mark him. Go ahead and roll the hit.
Got my wonderful crit roll mug.
Yeah.
Cause we gotta celebrate them. Started campaign 3, right, Rush?
Okay.
And you know D&D.
Roll 2 hit. 21 does hit.
Gotta have
Damage.
awesome.
6 damage? Okay.
Gotta celebrate crit roll. Starting campaign 3.
And bonus
I will
action
now
to
jump
reload.
back into place, and that'll be my turn.
Bonus action reload.
I guess.
Or are you doing something else?
Yeah. I
Does the reload last?
got the,
combat counter
the
or
thing.
not?
I mean, yeah, if
Taking off.
you loaded your crossbow and
Yeah.
didn't shoot it, your crossbow
The
would
little
still be
leather thing.
loaded.
I want to get the other ones too.
I guess I'll load it this time around. So okay.
This is how do you want to do
No
this?
problem. It is the Orog's turn. I'm just gonna really quick mark this one because I forgot to mark it with the heat metal.
And I'm wearing my crit roll hat.
Wow, it just really does not want. I'll give it the symbol.
Hell yeah.
And
Just
Yeah,
have
you
something.
weren't
Just have
kidding.
something on
I
there,
looked
just so
through
that
the
like I
symbols
know
you got.
that's the one that's burnt.
Yeah.
This Orog will walk up and we'll swing at Rain.
Disadvantage if it's trying to attack me. Because I'm invisible in the dark.
Oh, sorry, not Rain. I went to say Tadar because it can't see you.
That makes more sense.
It has a multi-attack.
Oh shit.
Oh fuck.
See, this is why it should have attacked me. It knows I'm there, I just don't.
Well, no, it doesn't. The ogre did.
Oh fuck.
I like how the
Oh my
crit was
God.
less damage. I like how the crit was less
Yeah.
damage.
I'm fine. No worries.
That's funny.
That is 25, 26, 27, 28 damage. Yeah.
I have
Ouch.
done the math. Ooh.
And this Org will throw javelins over at Prax. One, it can actually only throw one, so yeah, it's gonna throw it at Prax. Cool. 21 hit
Yes, it does hit.
for 8 piercing damage.
Ah!
The invisible boy.
Sport, your voice
The
grates on me.
invisible man. Well, let me just do this. 15. Hit or no? I don't think it does.
Against the Urug, no.
Wow, at 15,
But
eh?
27 will.
A 27 most definitely will.
7 points of
I
slashing.
like how you rolled a minimum on one of them.
I don't.
Oh, I do.
Ah,
Actually, that was minimum on both of them.
Was it? Oh, because he gets +5 on the first one. Oh my god. So that was just minimum damage? That's terrifying. Is that all you're doing this turn?
Yeah. I think, yes, that's all I'm doing.
Sugar baby? Mark, that's you. You're the
You
sugar
gotta
baby.
know that.
Sport. It's sugar
You're the fox.
daddy.
You're the fox sugar baby.
Fox sugar baby reporting for duty, sport. Atlas is gonna just strut his stuff. Let me see. Yeah, might as well. Oh, I see a whole lot of fucking bullshit in this room.
Yeah,
Great.
we're getting it on.
Yeah,
Yeah, a whole lot of bullshit.
we has it
Um,
fun in here.
Yeah!
With multi attacks.
If I shoot at him, will I have disadvantage?
If you shoot at who?
This gentleman over here.
No. If Rain was here, you would. Because he's here, no.
Awesome. That's
You also can't see Rain, so you don't even know that he's there.
fine. The guy's a prick anyways. I don't want to look at him. Atlas is gonna flick his hand out. I'm kidding. Come on, Andrew. I'm kidding. He's gonna like flick his hand out, and Wolpez is gonna snarl his way around him. And I'm gonna cast Hex, bonus action.
For those of you that weren't here, we got a picture and everything. This is what Vulpes looks like.
Wolpez, sport.
Who's Vulpes, I'm sorry?
It's my
Vulpes is
patron
his
god.
patron.
My patron god.
Ah,
Mm-hmm.
My
Yeah.
family's patron god.
okay.
Hadar is taking note of this particularly now.
Yeah. That's why the Sinclairs are special, baby. And Atlas is gonna just like fucking web sling that shit. Pew pew! Special boy. I'm a special boy. Please tell me it's 16 hits.
Oh, 16 does miss.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
fuck.
Yeah, Orog's are tanky as fuck.
Alright, that was
And
a
they're in
high
place.
roll
I know
too.
because I've used them.
Yeah, no, I don't know if you missed it when Prax did her like observation to see what kind of armor they were wearing. They're wearing plate,
Oh,
like full plate.
well.
Yep.
Yeah, great. Yeah,
Speaking of Prax, it's your turn.
I wasn't done.
Oh, sorry.
Oh wait, you weren't?
No, I wasn't, you fucking. I was gonna use the C word, but I'll be nice.
Oh, you're gonna call me a cunt.
He wants to.
We already used
It's
that
gonna
word
kill you.
freely now.
I was gonna take a book out of like the Australians and call you a cunt.
Wait, cunt.
No. Yeah, no, that's my
Spider
turn.
you.
Oh, sorry. Did you say full plate?
Yes.
Okay.
No, I figured a couple of you would be like, oh.
I was just nodding like, okay, it's just new.
What's that? They've got good loot.
This is a
Well,
development.
actually, I can't even wear it if I want to anyway.
Yeah, they were too big for me.
Is there a reason you can't wear it? Is it literally just your size?
You could rush.
There's a strength requirement.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
You're a deck spider, eh?
Yeah.
Shit.
The nice thing about fighters is they can go dex or strength.
They can, that's really cool. Deck
I've
spiders
seen
are
a
awesome.
gnome in full plate,
So what
though.
else were you doing then?
Could get it.
Idaho. Or not Idaho, Atlas.
That's not my charge practice.
No, that's it's my turn, sport. I've done
Because he
all
said he
I
wasn't
could.
there.
Oh, sorry.
I would like to use a free action to call everyone, all the enemies in this room a cunt.
With
That's
this-
literally all you wanted to. You could have done that.
Atlas raises his hands and he says, "You are all cunts," and that's his turn.
Very important. Thank you.
Prax?
Prax. So Prax, what it's gonna do is that it's you see Prax whispering something on Mash's ear, and then it starts laughing like, "Let's do it."
You are a good boy.
And so what Prax is gonna do, she's gonna stand right there,
Uh-huh.
and then Mash will follow this way,
Uh-huh.
so it will flank.
I actually have to look up if size matters when if size of the flanking creatures matters when determining advantage.
Ah, okay.
I know it matters with the size of the creature being flanked. I don't know if it matters with the creatures doing the flanking.
Uh-huh.
Like small creatures can threaten spaces, right? But is that the same as medium creature doing it?
Flanking is an optional rule in Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition, intended to act more tactical in death of combat. When a creature and at least one ally are within 5 feet of the same enemy on opposite sides, that enemy is flanked. So it doesn't specify anything about size. So yes, Mash can, because Mash isn't incorporeal, I think that's how I'm ruling it. As long as the creature is corporeal, they can flank.
So Mash can.
Yes, Mash can. That's how I'm ruling it. But like I'd say like your familiar couldn't flank.
Okay.
Because familiars are like semi-incorporeal.
Mhm.
Okay. So, and then Prax just put out the teeth, and then just go to the jugular with Primer Savagery. Oh, nice!
1 second. I'm just typing this in the DM rulings.
Prax knows how to take down a circus for sure.
Exactly. Prax is the reason why we're all here.
There we go. I typed in the DM rulings. If a creature is fully corporeal, it can flank regardless of its size.
Okay, cool. So yeah. So I'm getting
Oh!
27,
You
yeah.
crit! You crit.
Yeah. Okay, so
Yeah. So no need to roll the second time. So that's 11.
Okay, cool. And then Prax is gonna be like, oh, and then you're gonna burn more. And with the bonus action, I'm gonna do the heat metal.
Oh, is that a bonus action?
Yep. Have to use it on my bonus action. Here, let me link it.
Fucking. Heat metal 1 action, or does it specifically say?
It says.
On your subsequent turns, use a bonus action on your subsequent turns to cause its damage again. So what was the damage you rolled last time?
12.
12. This takes another 12 fire damage. Jesus Christ.
It's a second level spell for a reason. It's real good.
Yeah. And
Oh, yeah.
then Praxis just kind of starts laughing. Mash, you know what to do. So Mash will move around this guy and be next to me, and then it's gonna teletransport me 15 feet.
Oh my god. Why can you do so much?
So 15 feet. We move 15 feet.
Which direction?
Oh shit. it this way. Yeah. Didn't gain too much, but at least you will get.
And he has to make a dex
Upper.
save against
Yeah.
3 damage.
Oh, 3. That's low.
He fails.
He fails. Okay.
Because your save DC is 15?
Yes.
Yours is the one I specifically have to make more of a mental note of, because you're the one who's making more DC-based spells. Is
More
that yours
melee.
and Mash's? Is that yours and Mash's turn?
Yeah, Praxis just starts laughing. You're close, but that's
Yeah, no,
okay.
Prax absolutely goes in and obliterates people. This is terrifying. 6?
And with the smiles.
All
Oh,
right.
hold up. Wait, before you do your turn, I realized what I forgot to put Lorik on initiative.
Ah.
Ooh.
I was wondering why Lorik hadn't gone yet.
You can go
We don't
twice
really
now.
need him. He hasn't really done much anyways.
That's funny.
Yeah, okay, so I'm just
He
gonna
can
have
sit
like.
back and watch.
Okay,
recording
no,
the
okay, so
event.
you can go. Lorik goes right after you, so you can go ahead.
Okay. So I'm gonna move in a little bit. Kind of poke my head around, see this dude over here.
Yep.
And Vicious Mockery. Oh,
What do you say? that does
he's
so little damage?
saved. Everyone makes mistakes, but you're really abusing the privilege.
I'd call it a right. Like he looks up at you. I'd call it a right.
Sure.
Actually, do they speak common? Yeah, they do. Yeah, so you look at you. I'd call it a right. Is that your turn?
Sure. Yep. That's my turn.
Lorik will walk up to you. And he's gonna cast Shatter right at the back of the well.
Nice.
And this one he'll cast at 3rd level.
Oh, cool.
For 5 from the Bard room, 5 from the higher level, and 11 damage. So that is a total of 21 damage that they have to save against. 11 on
Yum.
success.
Please tell me
And-
that the guy is dead.
So what the
It is a con save.
bubble is
So that's for the upper one and the lower one. So upper takes 11 damage. And lower takes the full. Is kaput.
Oh, nice. Okay. These guys have massive HP too.
It's less HP and more AC. It's not that they have a lot of health, they're just hard to hit.
Yeah,
Actually,
it's,
no, they're kind of beefy.
Yeah, they are.
Lurik will then bonus
Aw,
action Misty Step over here, and that will be his turn. Oh, I
Yum.
forgot to take him out. He's dead. Tidar.
Alright, I'm just gonna move over here. Take an advantage swing.
No problem, go ahead. That hits. 6 slashing damage. No
And I'm
problem.
just gonna use a level 1 healing word on myself because I took a fair bit in one turn.
You
I'm
did
not
take a fair bit of
keen
beating.
on-
Yeah.
That's the annoying thing is I was looking through the enemies that you guys have to fight, and like a lot of them just have multi-attack, and I'm like, that's horrifying. I would hate to go up against that.
Especially
Yeah.
when they have a +6 to hit.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Okay, is that your turn, Tidar?
That's mine.
Idaho Loans.
Oh, people are in my way now.
I'm not. I'm staying out of your way.
Oh, you can
Atlas,
go
give him a
between-
shove.
Yeah, you can go between his legs.
Oh, that's the plan. Sorry, man. I think that's 5 or 10.
That's-
That's Steve's discretion. Sorry. Or 15.
No, that's 10. Because you're only moving through the one person. I need you to adjust the width of your token because it looked all weird.
Guess you
Whatever.
adjust the size.
Because he just squeezed.
No, I know. I adjusted it on accident, and I thought I fixed it, but I didn't. It'll just return to normal the next time I pull you onto a map. It's whatever. I'll
Is
deal
this
with
guy
it for
still
now.
in bed? What's he been doing?
Oh no, he's just standing over there. he hasn't moved. His only attack so far was that he threw a javelin, like he stood up and he threw a javelin. He just hasn't moved yet. He's like fully standing and ready to fight. He's just in the corner.
The guy that I yelled at.
Yeah, the guy that you yelled at and he was like, no.
Yep.
Yeah, so you still have another 15 feet or so of movement, Idaho. Unless you dash, then you have another like 45.
No reason to dash. Shoot one of my crossbows again. Dude.
At the one standing
On
by
the
the bed.
Yep.
Roll to hit.
Oh, that missed.
It just kind of hits his armor and like dinks right off, and he's like, nice
Like-
try.
It's like, it's one of those days.
Here
huh?
be.
He'll lean forward kind of condescendingly and go, try in between the plates next time. Are you doing anything with your bonus action this turn?
What kind of bed is this?
They're not like standing beds, they're more like bedrolls.
Okay, no problem.
Like hay style bedrolls, yeah. More like hay style bedrolls, I mean like they're literally just piles of hay with like a ragged sheet on top of it.
This guy's dead, so this would be disadvantage to walk over him.
Not really. I just kind of ruled it as like if you're walking over a corpse, it's like you're walking up and like stepping over the head, or like you're stepping over the body parts, not like walking on top of him. Unless you specifically say, I want to stand on top of this dude. Typically-
this guy's big enough. I'll hide behind him.
That's her. Go ahead and roll your stealth.
Well, just aim. Like I wasn't really stealthy. I was
Oh,
just
like
making sure-
you're standing behind the corpse. Gotcha.
Just taking cover.
Yeah, pretty much.
Standing behind his bulging stomach.
Yeah, pretty much.
Are you doing anything with your bonus action?
Load again.
Loading. Gotcha. No problem. As the Orig leans forward and says, try aiming between the plates next time, he will walk up and swing at Lorik from this angle. 2 great axe attacks, 10 misses, 18 hits, or 8 slashing. That would lower him to that.
You know, just because I haven't used it yet, I'm gonna go ahead and give this. Lorik's been good. I don't want to see him die.
Okay, go ahead and roll the 1d10. 4 plus your proficiency bonus, which I think right now is your proficiency bonus 2 or 3?
2.
It's 2.
2. So instead of
He
8,
only
he
takes
takes
2 damage.
no, he takes. Oh wait, yeah, 8 minus 6 is 2. Yeah. Jesus. You know, I had like thought about getting the interception fighting style, but I had always just taken like dueling or protection because I thought it was better. But like, could be useful.
Yeah,
Depends on the
disadvantage is
scenario.
nice,
Like
but
anything.
This Org will turn around after getting slashed back and forth between Rain and Tadar, and he will like, with disadvantage, obviously, he will try to take the 2 swings at Tadar, or not Tadar, Rain.
This is...
Both of those miss,
Oh yeah.
and in response,
And in response,
Is that 14 or 24? Or does he really have disadvantage?
no, he
That's
has
a
advantage because in
24.
in total, like in darkness, he's invisible, so he gets advantage. That 18 also hits, so that
I
is
rolled
19 damage.
extra. Yep.
He's still up.
Tell you they have a.
You doing anything else this turn?
No, well, that's my action, a bonus action, so I'm not gonna move anyway.
Atlas?
You sort of see this grin appear out of darkness, pure white teeth.
that Cheshire cat nonsense.
And yes, the laughter echoes.
Atlas? Demon Sugar Baby?
Oh, sport, I think it's only a matter of time before it. No, fuck it! Average blast.
I figured as much.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna move my Hex Curse over to Slut Baby over here.
Your Hex Curse was already on him.
Oh, I thought it was a different enemy. Okay, I'm
Nope,
sorry.
you put it on him last turn.
True say. Then I will cast
Sure,
Eldritch
yeah.
Blast.
Embrace.
Oh, fuck!
Roll a dex save.
Oh, shitty. Come on, Wolpez, don't do this to me.
Oh, Wolpez is the hex, and then Volpus is the god.
Yeah, Wolpez is he's my patron god who gives me my powers. He's also he's there I don't know, it's hard to explain, but he's
Okay, because in your backstory you typed it as Volpus, so I was confused.
So Wolpez is Latin for Volpez.
Oh, okay. So
Remember I told you Atlas's family is what would it be like if the Romans were in the antebellum South? So the Romans would have pronounced Volpez Wolpez.
so it boils down to just a pretentious way of pronouncing your god's name.
What do you mean
That
pretentious?
is
That's
also
what
like
Romans
the
did.
most pretentious thing.
No, you literally the way you describe
wrong
Atlas is
way.
the most pretentious kind of Waterdavian noble possible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fair enough.
So okay, so your god's name is legitimately Volpus. You just pronounce his name in a different way.
That's Latin, dude. I don't know what else to tell you. That's Latin.
No, I know. You're just pronouncing his name in a different way. Is really what it's boiling down to, correct?
God,
Most people would see that
You're
as
not-
Volpez. You're pronouncing it in the true Latin.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
no.
When you translate Latin to English,
Yeah, no,
Can we move
no.
on,
That's
please?
what's happening.
Can we move on? We're already on how to pronounce a word.
Thank you, Felix.
You succeed. The spell that backfires in your hand doesn't hit you.
Oh, thank goodness.
You doing anything else this turn?
Pretentious. No. No. That's incorrect. I'm going to walk my way. This body Atlas is gonna just walk on this guy's head, and he's gonna get here, and then I'm gonna walk beside Prax, and that'll be fair.
Speaking of Prax, it is your turn.
Prax, yeah, so I'm gonna just say, sorry guys, you can walk in there later. So Mash is gonna walk right there, 20 feet, right? Because I'm passing through me and Atlas. Sorry guys, you look like you need to vanish from there. And she's gonna teletransport and hit these two guys.
I thought the teleportation was 5 feet and the summoning was 10 feet.
Oh, really?
Let me check because I might.
No,
be
yes,
wrong.
that's right. That's right. You're 100% right.
Is it
Yeah.
fiery teleportation? Yeah, within 5 feet.
Yeah. Okay. Well, do you guys still want to get out?
Yeah, I'm willing.
So
You could
if-
always move over one. if
Yeah,
you'd want.
you can still teleport them if they're willing. Lurik has seen what Mash can do and is definitely comfortable around her. It just wouldn't hit either of these
No,
Orogs.
yeah. And the thing is, if I move here, I will hit this guy. Oh, but thinking. Okay,
If
I'm
you're
just gonna.
worried about hitting me, don't even worry about it. I can take it.
Okay, well, I'm gonna move on this one then. And
Okay,
then
so
I'm
that's
gonna-
your 20 feet is to go kind of around, through and around you guys, to.
Yeah,
Okay.
and it's gonna grab Tadar and bring it 15 feet and hit this guy with the 4.
Okay. So him and Rain have to make dex saves against the DC of 15.
Yes.
So the Orog fails and takes the full 4.
A 15.
I believe it's save against nothing, so I think Rain takes none.
Yep.
Yeah. So, and it's 15 feet, so. Yeah, you can move it next to me if you want. Which direction do you want, Hunter?
I believe I ruled that Mash and the teleportees do not have to move to the same location, so you can move Mash wherever, and Tadara can choose wherever within 15 feet that he wants to teleport to, as long as it's in sight.
Okay, so Hunter, you move to whomever, wherever.
I will just back up, but I'm gonna give Prax a good thumbs up. You're
Um,
the only one here I don't hate.
You're gonna move Mash up there?
Yeah, so I can get advantage to this guy.
No problem.
And Prax, what it's gonna do, she's gonna move right there.
Right where?
I'm thinking,
Oh, let me take the concentration off you because the person died in heat metals
yeah.
over.
20 feet, that's 20 feet. Yeah.
No,
I'm
she's
gonna stand-
she's keeping the heat on that metal.
She is frying the corpse.
Looks
You
like
saw
meat's
close
back on the menu, boys.
And it's gonna do primal savagery to this guy.
Roll to hit.
Oof, I'm guessing that. Oh, advantage. Because I'm flanking with rain.
Yep.
Oof.
Because it's a melee spell, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, make a melee spell attack. Yeah. Both of those miss, but good to know for future.
Okay, so I move 20 to get there, and I'm gonna be using my nibble escape to move 10 feet away.
Okay. Once Prax decides where she wants to move, 6, it is your turn.
Right there.
Right.
And I'm done.
I'm going to just kind of move in, point at the first one I see, most likely that one there, and cast Vicious Mockery.
6 is just gonna keep going with it.
Yep.
What else can a man do but cast vicious mockery?
What do you want to say to him?
Your mom's a bitch and I fucked her too.
You need help just to add single digits.
You see the Orog pulls up like his 2 big fingers and his thumb, and he's like, I can't count. Like, a little bit of a tear goes down his face. He's always been insecure about not being able to do math.
And I end my turn.
Aw.
I just kind of like wink at him and just. Cool.
You mean you just wink at him? You just killed this man and you're gonna wink at him?
Yep.
Just absolutely destroyed him, and you're like, eh.
His killer
Lurik is
smile.
going to swing at this dude with his quarterstaff, and that will hit.
Oh, well, shit. You can't win them all, right?
Take off the bard rune, so that is 7. Because it is only the magic damage. Which is a magical
Magic.
surge. It is specifically a magical surge of that given type.
Coco.
Lurik will also wink at Atlas and give him a nice bardic inspiration die. And that is his turn.
Alice is gonna just like snottily take it. Like just like arrogantly, like, yeah, you better wink at me.
I like a blow and a kiss.
Yeah, it's like, well, who else would you blow it to, sport?
You know,
And
you didn't have to mention that it was arrogant. We did.
I do. Every
Kadar,
time I
it
do.
is your turn.
I'm just gonna ring a bell for this guy.
Does that ring a bell? How to count?
Yes.
DC 14. Alright, just
Now
give me
that
a
you
second.
mention it, it actually does. Isn't that the funniest thing?
It's gonna be a little bit before my next turn,
Whatever it was,
which
I think
we
I'm
all know what I'm gonna be
just
doing.
the bardic
Has
inspiration.
anyone watched the new Critical Role episodes? I haven't had the chance to see them yet.
Oh, hell yeah.
haven't-
Actually,
I
watched
haven't
half of it.
because
I watched
so
the whole thing.
they're- So the reason I don't actively sit down and watch Critical Role, he
Nice.
fails and takes the full 8. You said this one right here or the one in the back?
Yeah, this left guy.
Cool, he's dead.
Nice.
Alright.
The reason I don't sit down and actively like watch Critical Role as the sessions, because their sessions are a lot more serious and drawn out. So like they're harder to have in the background because they're harder to focus on. I put Dimension 20 in the background because the pure chaos just makes it funny.
I love Dimension 20. Oh my gosh. Yeah,
The pure chaos just makes it funny,
Hot
so it's
take.
easier to have in the background for me.
I think Brandon Mulligan is a better DM.
I think when it comes to serious stuff, Matt
Yeah,
Mercer
no,
is
so-
a DM, but when it comes to like, it's a better DM. But when it comes to thinking on their feet, Brendan Mulligan takes the cake.
Yeah, so world building Matt Mercer, but being like an actual DM, Brandon Mulligan.
And
Yeah,
Mercer
more
can
like a
also
like
answer
a not
literally
serious
any
like
question.
yeah, like more of like the jokey. Is that all for
No.
Chadar?
Yeah, that's it.
All
I
right,
just find
Idaho.
Matt to be a pompous asshole. I don't know why.
You find
I think it's just
Mercer
Matt's
to be
very
the-
confident. I think Matt's very confident in his ability, and he knows that he's good at what he does. So it comes off kind of pompous to like people who are new to
Really,
like this
because
DM.
I know people in real life that have met him, and they say he's really nice. So
No, I don't doubt he's a really nice person.
Yeah, I don't know.
Uh,
but that's how it sounds to me.
Felix,
Hmm.
it is your
You're
turn.
probably just listening to how confident he is in the way he delivers what he do.
Oh, just
uh,
like you right now.
Felix, what do you want to do?
I'm thinking. I don't think there's.
I know. That was also my way of trying to get people like, hey, I understand that we all kind of enjoy D&D and want to talk about the podcast, but we also are mid combat.
I don't watch
Let's
it,
move
so
on.
You guys are fine.
No, I don't like actively watch Dimension 20 either. I just have it on in the background because I can't sit down and focus on other people playing D&D. It's just nice to have, like, if I'm doing D&D prep.
What's the weapon this guy dropped?
He didn't actually drop a weapon. Oh wait, he was holding a weapon. Oh that's right.
Great
He
axe.
was holding a great axe, and there's some javelins strapped to his back.
The great axe is heavy, isn't it?
Yeah, great axe is a two-handed heavy weapon.
There's that.
The ogre also had a great club, I think. But I
Um.
assume that's even heavier.
Probably. Let me check.
Nope, it's just two-handed.
Oh, it's not two-handed heavy. It's just two-handed.
Correct. It's a simple two-handed.
Oh wow.
Ooh, it's not martial.
It is just a big stick.
Yeah, no, great.
It's just
Funny
a big
enough.
stick.
Funny enough, I think a great club is also simple and not martial.
It is a simple.
Which personally, I feel like club should be simple and great club should be martial. But if they're both simple, I'm not gonna argue with it. So yeah,
Well,
if you
it's a
want
big
to,
tree trunk. I think
so yeah,
that's really
if
kinda
you
cool.
wanna pick up the great axe, you can. It's a
Well, the
bonus
great
action
axe
to
I
pick it
can't
up.
use at a disadvantage.
Oh, strength requirement.
Oh no, it's heavy.
Oh, because you're small.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you also still have your crossbow loaded. You have your whip. You have stuff
I know. I know. Yeah, I guess drop the crossbow. Run across this big guy to grab this big tree trunk this guy was carrying. This great club. Is that a
No
bonus
problem.
action or what? Or an action?
Bonus action to pick it up because he dropped it when he died.
Okay.
And you're gonna.
Let's see what else move there so far. Okay. I move here and I'll try swing at this guy.
Yeah, so a great club is roll to hit and plus your strength mod. And are you proficient in simple weapons?
I'm a fighter.
Yeah, fighters are actually proficient in everything. So yeah, strength plus your proficiency mod.
We'll find a bitch.
This is a silly question.
Yeah, it's like
So
This is
d20
bitch.
plus 2. And is that also plus your strength or is that just your proficiency?
No, that's just my strength. My proficiency is supposed to be 17 then.
That does still miss.
Okay, no problem.
Unfortunately enough.
No problem.
yeah,
I tried.
But you're also now holding a great club.
When I'm in
I know.
need. Share, trifling.
Yeah, if you wanna, are you gonna keep the great club or are you just using it for this combat? Because if not, I'm not gonna like.
I already used all my actions.
No, I know. I'm just saying, like, are you intending on keeping it after this combat or no?
Oh no, I was just doing some fun here.
Okay, no problem. I was
ran
just like,
across this guy just to pick up a tree trunk to swing at this guy. He saw me, he dodged it. So like, it's like there.
oh yeah, no. It was just whether or not to add it to your character sheet was really why I was asking. No problem.
Whatever, James.
That is your turn. The last standing Orog is going to swing at Lorik. That hits for 15, and then does that hit for 13? Yes. So 15, 13, so 28.
Damn.
Lorik just took quite a beating there, but that is the Orug's turn.
Yeah.
Poor Lorik, what a bitch.
Oh, he'll be fine.
Yeah,
Rain?
I'm going to make my way somewhere over here. Hang on, 5, 10. Yeah, it's a small, so that's 15. So I'm gonna go over here. And as I'm going past him, I can't.
I just
jump
don't
out.
question when you move anywhere as a tabaxi because you have like 90 feet. Yeah, no, that hits. Roll damage.
You can make it regardless.
Yeah, roll, and
Well,
you get your
he's
second attack.
technically-
That misses.
Yeah. Pretty much.
I'm not sure he has to move slowly to keep his stealth up or not for Tabaxi, but
No, because
I'm
he's not
stealthing,
even
I'm not
stealth.
invisible.
I don't
Yeah, no.
know. It's not stealth. I'm just curious.
No.
if it's
Well,
natural.
actually.
Well, no, because as long as
actually,
this room
I'm
doesn't have
not-
torches, and as long as he's in
But
darkness, he is totally
I'm
invisible,
no
so he doesn't
longer-
have to move slowly.
I'm
Oh,
no
because you're
longer
you're in
darkness.
range of Prax.
Yep.
Yep.
I mean, you still
Thanks,
get
Max.
you still get advantage because of flanking, but
Yeah.
that is
I'm
a
no
thing to keep
longer-
in mind is that you're in range of Mash. I'm going to give
I'm not.
Mash's. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to real quick give Mash's the
Like a
emitted
glow.
light its own color, just so we know
If
when
you're in
people
this
are
area.
range of Mash.
Yeah.
Specifically me.
Can you guys see the red light coming off of Mash?
It's in the red, but it doesn't like give like a cone area. To do that,
No,
it should
you
be-
have to go to like okay.
Oh, very,
at the
very
actual cone
faintly.
of that.
Oh no, it's not a cone. It's literally just an aura, or like she emits light in all directions.
I see the red aura, which works, but it doesn't
I
give us like a
don't.
specific area.
Am I colorblind?
Yeah.
No, it's all around.
The shade of it isn't exactly the best. Do it.
Yeah, it's very,
It might
very
also
faint.
because oh my god, no, I didn't want to.
The sun's not gonna.
No, oh my god, it made Mash big. Hold
It's
up,
very,
I'm gonna do
very-
this really quick.
Ah, science!
Okay, so
The aura is just very,
it's
very
the easiest way to get things
faint.
to a quarter of a size because it auto clicks to at least one.
Mhm.
Light color. Choose a darker. Yeah, I'll choose like a yellow or an orange.
Yeah, okay. Now I see
I
it.
can see him.
Yellow works better.
Yep.
Yeah, but like
I
as
wish-
long as like once you're with, so it's mainly for rain. If you're within that yellow light, you are within the light that Mash is producing.
Mm-hmm.
Also, for sake of argument, if you want to, you can also adjust our visions to only see different shades as well, because dark vision doesn't see us in color.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
But-
do I have it set to black and white?
No,
I
you
don't
have it set
night
to
vision
color.
effects on.
On that one, I don't think any of us are.
I just
Yeah,
set, I just
we
set
really don't.
regular. I just set regular night vision. I didn't turn on
We're
black and white
fine with
effects.
that.
So there's no like dark vision. How I usually flavor it on your games is just like I just go to like color settings. I always turn it to black. It makes
Here,
it
I
more.
Okay, here instead of the colored light, what I'm gonna it's best to figure this out now. Instead of the colored light, what I'm gonna do, let's see, how long is it? Bright light, low light for 40 feet total. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is aura of that color 20, and then this one is 40. I'm just doing that because it's dim total circle. That is the light that Mash produces.
Oh, shit.
I can't see any.
I wish it had a dimmer.
Just because the dynamic lighting isn't showing up well with colors, even though I'm choosing super bright colors, so this is just the workaround. This is the light that Mash produces.
You're bright.
I'm sure it works effective if I took my goggles off. Like, oh my boy. He's-
We decided to.
Yeah, you don't have to take
them.
them. It doesn't take like an action or anything to doff them. You just kind of like put them on your forehead, and you're like, oh, okay then. Yeah. Okay.
I should
so,
go Warlock and blend a darkness spell.
Is that your turn,
he hasn't. Oh, does he attack yet?
Atlas?
It's my turn, sport. I would like to. Fuck, man. Do I have to like? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna walk. Yeah, I won't even get flanking. Yeah, like, you know what? Hold on.
Yeah, you flanking.
Yeah.
Because it's
let's-
25 feet to get there, so it takes your full 30 because you have to move through Prex.
Yes, I will use my full 30, and I don't get flanking, do I?
No, but
No.
you're standing right next to him.
Then I don't want to do that. Where was I before? I don't want to cheat.
Like
you
right
were
here.
down here right behind Adar.
Okay, great, perfect. I don't want to cheat. I will go here. So I will spend 25 feet of movement to go here. I will
Okay.
move my axe over to him,
Okay.
and I will use Eldritch Blast.
Roll to hit.
22.
That
does
does
it-
hit. Even without the hex, that is enough damage to kill him. Do you want to flavor it with at all with your hex on there?
Yeah. Atlas, do I get to do a how do you want to do this?
Yeah, no, that's how I'm asking. Like, how do you want to flavor it? Is like, how do you want to do it?
Yeah, Atlas is gonna like say "Woo, pass," and this ethereal fox like jumps out of like Atlas's wrist and like dances his way around the spirit, and then Atlas like finger bangs he takes his right hand and he like finger bangs Eldritch Blast.
You mean
And,
finger gun?
He kills it. He just like blows into a million pieces with Eldritch Blast.
Are you saying finger gun?
Yeah, sorry, finger. I know finger bang. I know what I said.
He's like standing by finger bang.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just
gonna real quick-
clarifying.
I'm gonna real quick just make sure that I have mashes like correctly, because that seems like it's big for such a tiny creature. Stats and semantics. It is correct, or it is
No,
big for being
it is
such a tiny creature.
Big. It is big.
Okay, I'm gonna real quick because it's not saying it on Mash's sheet, so it's either on Praxis, but I'm just gonna look up Wildfire Spirit Light. But that is the end of combat. If any of you guys want to do anything specific in this room,
Well, I will retrieve as many bolts I fired so far.
yeah, a couple of them like bounced off of armor and hit into the ground. Some of them thunked into the wall, but you pick them up.
I'm happy.
None of them are damaged beyond use.
Okay, so I get them. There is a ruling about this, or you want me to bring this up?
I'd say if you're in an enclosed room, which is now very brightly lit, you can see where they are.
Okay.
It's not like you have to roll a survival check to find them. I feel like
Well,
that's if you're hunting prey.
Well, it's not really survival. It's actually say in the rules if you're searching for your bolts, you only get half of them back.
It's whatever. Bolts aren't even that expensive, so I'm not gonna make you like pay because I lost 5 in combat.
I found one bolt.
But
I
say,
don't
I
know.
think I only get one bolt back. Think it though.
Because you only really shot 2.
Yeah,
Like,
I
if
only
you
get
were-
one back.
If you want to track it like that on your own, that's up to you.
Here's one bolt. I found
Oh,
one for
big-
you.
Think of Mr. Prax or Mrs.
Mrs. Prax. No,
Mrs.
Miss Prax. Just call me Prax.
Do you not even know the difference between Mrs.
Okay.
and Miss?
So I'm going to check because it's not saying, like, no one says anything online about it either. So I am just gonna check Praxis sheet to make sure.
I don't see it either.
See what? What are you talking about?
The light.
On Wildfire Spirit.
Oh,
Someone
I think it's a
wildfire
house
spirit.
rule you guys made up because it's a fire creature.
Okay, yeah, so I'm not gonna do 20 and 20 because that's a lot. I think I'm just gonna do 5 and 5
I like that.
because for the size of Mash, that seems more like that seems A, more manageable, and B, more logical. So
And
that's the
C,
light that Mash
Rain-
emits.
Cool. And C, Rain is not trying to kill Mash every time I ruin his move.
Every time you ruin
trying
it.
to kill Lash?
Oh no, because
Or
you
kill the
have,
summoner.
Oh yeah. Either one.
Okay, so do you guys want to? So Idaho, you go retrieve your bolts. Do you want to get anything else today? Is anyone
I'm
else
gonna
doing
pad the pad all the. I think some orcs down.
anything? There are Orogs, and then there's a giant ogre.
Your mom's
I'll
an
pad
Orok.
down the Orogs.
Yeah, I mean like same. So you want to search them for money or stuff like that?
Whatever I can find.
I'll assist.
I am just going to give our Furbolg friend 5 hit points.
Yeah,
and then
upon
slurp down
searching-
my own
just like-
lemonade.
Thank you.
Generally searching
wait,
around the
who-
room. Generally searching around the room, you find 90 gold pieces. It says 40 electrum, but I'm just gonna say 40 silver because we're not using electrum.
Is electrum
Uh,
higher than silver?
No, it's lower.
Did anyone actually
It's lower.
Or
It's-
oh no, it
electrum
is higher.
in-
It's like
Is it?
5. So it's Electrum is like 5 silver or something like that. It's weird.
Okay, in which case I'll say instead of 40 gold, you find 45 gold, and you find 30 silver instead of 40. Is how I'm just gonna do that because I think that mats out roughly evenly. Because I don't want to use electrum because it's stupid.
Did anyone actually get properly like anyone of the proper group get damaged during that fight?
Oh,
Mm,
yeah.
I
Nobody got hit.
I didn't.
Lorik got hit a lot,
How much?
but he also has plenty of
I'm
spells.
not worried about. I'm not worried about him.
I also
Hey, you
got
should worry about him,
rocked
man.
real
All
hard.
lives matter.
But
gonna
he's
cast-
trying to take my thing.
He's gonna cast a
Atlas
third
got-
level healing word on himself. That
Atlas
is
got hit pretty bad. Prax got
13.
2. And
I didn't
Chris-
get hit. What the fuck? When did I get hit?
Not Atlas. Hunters.
You said
Oh,
45
okay.
gold and how much silver again?
30.
Yeah. So I think I
Darn.
upped it because I don't want to use electrum and it just makes it easier. So instead of 90
Yep.
gold, you find 95, and instead of 40 electrum, you find 35 silver.
95
Do you need
gold
some
and 35 silver. Okay.
Yes.
Do you need
And,
some help?
man, these guys
You
carry a lot of money
also
on them. Okay.
find a key.
Ew. Tell
We're
me
gonna need
more,
that.
tell me more.
Specifically on this dude who's like still smoking. You find a key.
Careful, it's still hot.
Who has the key at the moment?
You said you were searching, so I will say that you are holding the key. I'm just gonna move these guys off the map to decrease clutter because I don't feel like dealing with it.
What's this key look like, or is there anything special about it?
Roll. Actually, no. You can't. Never mind. You can't really find anything special about the key specifically. You find a key on a corpse in like a cavernous area. Is really just generally what it is.
I think keys opens doors. I think.
Yeah, it
Yes.
is.
What?
You guys you guys now see a door to your north, a door to your south, and there's the stairs where you guys came up.
Okay. Idaho would do one more thing. Okay. Metagaming for a second. These guys were wearing plate armor, correct?
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I can
I like
wear that
plate armor.
armor, but I would take a minus 10 foot movement penalty on them.
Oh,
Do you guys want me to have higher AC with less movement, or keep my movement?
What does Idaho? What do you feel like Idaho's strength would be?
I feel like this is less metagame and more just Idaho being like, hey, if I wear this, I'll be stronger, but I move slower. So I'm not gonna do anything about metagaming with this.
Oh, it's still metagame.
It's like kind of
Not
metagame, but
really.
not really, because this is also a discussion that like adventurers would have amongst the group
Yeah.
of themselves. Like, hey, I wouldn't be as fast, but I wouldn't be getting hurt as much.
Metagaming is more along the lines of, I know that creature's AC, and I'm just going to go, alright, I'm going to do everything I can in order to go around his AC, or
Yeah.
let everyone else know how to do stuff.
If it's
Mhm.
Like,
metagaming
oh, shit,
against,
that guy's actually immune to fire, and yet your character
Yeah.
doesn't automatically know that it's immune.
if it's
Mm-hmm.
metagaming in like in combat versus like metagaming in like something that like your
Like-
character would still do, that's
straight up,
different.
yeah, straight up giving
Like,
you an
all of it.
advantage in combat.
Like I'll admit, Odyssey of the Dragon Lords, you definitely like it was like definitely the stat block, but you unintentionally punished me for unintentional metagaming because when we fought the Kraken, I was like, oh, water creatures should be weak to electricity, and then it just absorbed it, and I was like, shit, well that's karma. Like I deserved that.
Oh. True.
Yeah, like that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. Like if it's in combat, it's one thing. If it's like a conversation that your characters would have, I'm not worried about it.
That said, are you prepared to move at half of hours?
So it's like that.
Yeah,
15
that's-
Yeah,
feet
because that would
Yeah,
put you at
you'd be at
15
15
foot
feet.
movement.
Oh, that would be no. I mean, you already saying that you're never on the front. Imagine trying to keep up with a tabaxi that moves 90 feet.
Moving at a quarter, or not
Yeah.
a quarter, a sixth. Or no, a quarter. No, sixth. No, I was right the first time. A sixth.
But AC
If
is
I'm in darkness, if I'm in darkness, you guys just won't be able to tell that I'm moving 90 feet at a time.
Hey, maybe
The
in the
reason I
future.
bring it up
Now
because
we're talking about
my
the other
AC is
cat.
not the greatest either. I do get hit quite a lot, so I'm just curious.
Well, but
You
you
get-
do use a lot of the bolts anyway. The crossbow.
Let's say I'm not sure how much. I don't know how big this place is. I only got like 12 bolts left.
I find
Keep in mind, you guys do have a bag of holding, so you guys can always just put the plate armor in there, and if you need it, you can always take it out.
Oh,
True.
that's a good point.
Yeah. I'd say we put a 7 there.
Because I think I don't think it ever exchanged hands. I think Prax is still holding the bag of holding.
No, I think it's Atlas. I give it to Atlas.
You gave it to the rich
Bag of
boy.
Holding.
Okay, so Atlas has the bag of holding. Atlas,
Don't
in which
call
case,
me the rich boy. That's sexist.
that's
What?
not how that
That's
works.
I'm kidding. Fuck.
I'd love to say how that
in which
works,
case-
but please.
In which case, Atlas, I'm going to need you on your bio page. Just keep track of like the weight of everything that's in there and like what you have in there, because if and like it's not relevant right now because there's not enough weight in there to
No.
do it. But like if a bag of holding ever reaches or exceeds 500 pounds of weight, it explodes in a dimensional rift.
But so
Oh,
that
wow.
thing is 65 pounds. So. Oh yeah, I did need to ask what you're rolling on creature sizes when it came to armor.
Say if you're scavenging armor off of people, it matters, but if you're buying armor from a shop, they can either custom make or would have armor for sale in that size.
Okay, I have
Like, if
nothing
you're
else but
scavenging-
size B, so I was like,
Just
okay,
like
I got
mine.
sizes up anyway. So
Your
Okay.
character size is small, correct?
correct. So
Okay, let me check. I'm pretty sure they're medium, but let me just make sure.
They are medium.
They're medium.
Orogs?
They are medium. They're
Yes.
an orc.
No
Orcs are
problem.
medium.
It's like no one's here as a blacksmith or a leather wrapper, correct? I presume.
Nope.
I can hit
Everybody
metal.
just sort of gives you a look.
I can hit metal. Maybe it would.
So yeah. Other than that, in this room,
Hey, just a quick question. Who do you give the 5 points, Tadar?
I was going to give it to this lad. He went and healed himself, though. I'm not sure how much he needs it.
Okay, cool.
he just
I
used
just
healing
know
word
he
on
took
himself.
a similar amount to me.
He's fine. He will
I
lean
might
against the wall.
just
He's like,
go
oh, that was a,
for myself.
that was
Yeah,
a little
better for
rough,
you.
and he'll kind of gesture over to Prax. He goes, that summon is extremely powerful.
Prax kind of starts smiling. Yeah, Mash is good. Mash is my friend.
He will kind of come back up, like go down onto his knees and like kind of like pat Mash on the side of the face.
And
Why do you
Mash
think we
just
keep
kinda,
her
like,
around?
Pearls, like. And she can do tricks too, like jump up and down. Mash is good. Is my friend. Is my only friend right now.
Lurik will stand up, kind of pat you on the hand. He's like, well, you have a friend with me if you ever want. Does anyone else want to do anything in the room?
No.
Prax got hit a bit too. Do you want another 5 points? I've got more lay on hit.
No, that's okay because I still have one more summon shape. So you better save it for somebody else. So if Mash dies, I can just re-summon again.
I think
I've also
I
He was
got
talking about you.
a few other healing
I
options.
think he was talking about you specifically and not Mash. But
Oh,
like,
Yeah.
also yeah,
Yeah.
but also yeah, you can still resummon Mash. Worst comes to worst, you can also
Yeah.
heal Mash. Mash is a
I-
healable creature.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm still 23 over 31. So, yeah, I think later on, maybe, yeah. But
Okay.
I'm good right now. Thank you.
So does anyone want to do anything specific? Rain, you're moving down towards the bottom door.
I actually forgot to do this.
Oh,
I
yeah.
should have done this. Sorry. Does anyone have paper on them?
I think I do. Give me a second. Yeah, I do.
If you didn't, Lorik has like a notebook where he's like writing down his songs. Like he could also have a paper, or I imagine
I have-
Atlas has one or someone else.
I have
has
paper.
one. Atlas, you have paper from writing notes to your family, don't you? Like about
Yes, I
games?
do, sport. Of course
Yeah.
I do.
There are multiple people with pieces of parchment in the room.
I asked politely, can I have some paper for me to draw a map of the area? I do have the calligrapher tools proficiency.
I'll
All right.
sure. I'll hand him a piece of parchment.
That is actually not at all what I was expecting, but you go. Go you.
Thank you.
I think really what it might boil down to is like if you map enough of it, I'm just gonna turn on daylight mode.
But ideally, if I draw the map enough, it's like, in theory, it's like, we can't get lost if we roll survival for some reason. It's like,
Well, yeah.
There is-
Having a map is
there is
never a bad idea.
There is actually a way that as you explore, this is on the map setting.
Is this
as
like
you
reveal the
explore,
map?
It shows, yeah,
everything else-
where we've gone.
Yeah, it shows exactly where you've been. Or it leaves it there, it's just
Oh, explorer mode. Gotcha.
bullshitted.
Yep.
Yeah, I can't remember exactly how it worked, but I do remember that wasn't on.
I'm not going to set it on right now because I don't want to try experimenting with it in the middle of a session. But I will
You're good.
No.
trial and error it while doing prep and figure out how it works so that I can use it in the future. Thank you for letting me know that exists.
If I remember
So,
correctly, that
Idaho, you start drawing a map?
Okay, I do. Do you want me to roll for this or anything?
Are you attempting to draw the upper area, or are you just starting off in the room you're in?
Let's start here.
Okay, if you're starting off there, I'm not going to have you roll just yet.
Okay.
So there's a door to your north and a door to your south.
I would like to see if I can hear anything on the other side of this door.
Or perception.
9.
9 perception?
9?
9. 9.
No problem. You guys can talk about splitting the gold amongst yourselves, whether you want to have someone hold it for now and split it later, or if you want to split it now, that's up to you guys. You don't hear anything on the other side of the door.
Then I open the door.
Stealthily or normally?
Stealthily.
Roll sleight of hand. Okay. Yeah, you see more of a cavernous hallway and a split going to both your east and west.
I
the
duck
end.
into the shadowy corridor and disappear from sight as I go into stealth.
You were disappeared from sight as soon as you left this little range that Praxis, or that Mash is emitting.
Then I get an 11 on stealth. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it up to you guys whether your characters would split or keep for yourself, because there's already been times where like Atlas has kept stuff for himself.
Oh,
Like,
I've
it's
kept,
really
I've
just
kept
based on,
stuff.
like, yeah, it's really just based on like what would your character do? Like if you want to keep it
At
for
this
yourself
point,
and not
I
tell
guess
anyone.
There's enough silver to split between all 7 of us.
Hey, screw screw the bard. The other bard,
yeah.
not me.
Lorik will hold his hand up and he goes, "Don't worry about
Hey
me,
John,
my
thanks for the
reward is
resub. 4 months in a row, dude.
The instrument.
That's awesome.
Hopefully.
I appreciate
He like
it.
then points to 6.
I look at him like, man, you're a cheap man, aren't you?
He will look down at you and he's like, I don't think you quite understand the value.
Hey man, thanks. I am
They are worth
I'll-
more gold than you.
I'm trying to get sub badges, so whoever's subs, it shows like stuff like that, and they change for
What?
different things. So
Actually,
It kind of ponders like,
if you want to like get a more in-depth look into what he's like talking about, you can roll a history check.
take a try. Sorry for deraging your stuff down there, Rain.
Oh no, please. Please. I will.
Rain, you
literally
do
my
you
own
do
shit.
see.
yeah,
you
like
see
I
some
know
people
I have
over
it
there.
in mind of what I want.
Oh,
No,
that's
I
pretty
but-
real.
90 feet of move.
Oh yeah, you
Um,
have absolutely no idea.
but I just
what
haven't
he's
gotten them
talking
yet.
about. You think he's just talking about some
Stop,
random
stop, stop.
instrument?
I have lucky.
Oh.
I rerolled it.
That's
Um,
right.
Nonsense.
yeah, well,
Forget
we've
that
got to get it
halfling
going
thing.
again.
Well, it doesn't matter.
We got to find a time for
No,
us to
you
do it.
still have no idea what he's talking
Um,
about. You think he's just talking about random instruments that were like
Yeah.
expensively bought in a shop, and he's exaggerating. Like it's just pure hyperbole that he's speaking in.
Guys, Rain is gone again.
Rain, you see people chained up behind bars at the end of this hall. You see a little divot here and a little divot here as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk.
I
down the
figure we'll
corridor.
hear
Yeah,
sounds of fighting.
I want to figure out how to get that because
Yeah,
I
you
want to
see
play
several commoners
that
bound and gagged
game.
in these rooms.
I want to play that campaign so bad, or get it running.
Specifically because I'm pretty sure I have. Specifically because I'm pretty sure. I
I mean,
have
if we're gonna
block
do
text
like
before
once a
you
month, I say we just set
As
like
much as
one
you would like
weekend,
to tell me to take
like
my block text
set.
and shove it, I'm not gonna. At the end of this tunnel, three
And then
solid
we
grooves
know,
have been
like, hey, the
excavated from rough
third
iron bars,
whatever
walls,
day
formed
of
with a
every
chain
month
and
we'll
padlock
play.
securing the swinging gate. Inside, a
know,
number of
that's just a
prisoners
thought.
huddle on miserable straw pallets.
Can I insight? Can I just do a blanket insight across across everyone here? To
Yeah.
see if everyone actually is exactly who, like, what they appear.
Like if there's like no cultists hiding amongst them, basically.
For
That's
example,
cool.
Or something similar, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
you
actually
can go
are.
ahead.
So yeah, we'll figure something out because I want to get that going bad. And I'm excited. Like the other new people,
So as far as you can tell,
Um,
these people are
like
all
Elle
scared
and
afraid.
another
You
friend,
specifically see that
are
this
pretty
dude
excited
right
to
here,
get it going.
instead of like
So-
huddling in the group, seems to be like kind of sitting, like kneeling in front of their group with his arm back to them, kind of like protecting them. But other than that, that's about it.
Well, I'm going to go to each of the doors. Well, I'm going to go to the bar one first. And you said that there was a padlock?
Yeah, there's a padlock on the chain. As you walk towards the gate, all these people will kind of like scurry back into the room.
They can hear me.
They hear
Oh,
something on the chain.
that would be
like,
dope.
on the wall. Yeah, like if you're inspecting it, they hear things move. They don't see you.
Right, yep, cool. I'd
Yeah,
been
they
able
don't
to
see you, but they can
panic
hear
that.
you. Yeah, you're not stealthing.
Yeah.
They don't see you, they can hear you.
Well, I'm trying to stealth.
That would be
a little,
awesome.
but
Oh, did you roll stealth? You did. Oh, 11. Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know how we would do that with
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
not
we've got
difficult.
3 people
No.
out of state.
It just
Um,
looks like a normal padlock.
Just looks like a normal padlock to you, yeah.
I will attempt to open said padlock.
Go ahead and roll a strength check.
Yeah, I mean, kind of like
Unless
how
you
I
have
do
the
now.
first- Do you have thieves' tools?
Oh yeah.
We'll figure it out.
Go ahead and roll.
I did 10.
Oh, temp. You can't seem to get it open.
I'll go to the next door and do the same thing.
Go ahead. You do manage to open this door. Upon the unlocking, these people will
Okay.
also scurry back into the pen.
I'm just unlocking the gates here. That's all I'm doing.
No, they can hear the noise. They're just very startled by any noise coming through because they can't see jack shit.
I know.
You are
I'm
also
getting
able.
better. I haven't used my filthy. I haven't used my.
You are
filthy.
also able to open these doors. These people huddle back into the corner. This one doesn't move.
I will walk into this one, and I will carefully inspect this gentleman.
He will stand up, holding. He will stand up. He will back up, kind of like guarding the people behind him, and he will be like looking around the room.
I'm just carefully inspecting this guy. I'm like, what the hell? What's going on with this guy?
I mean, if you want to like light anything or like make it so that he can see you and you can talk to him, you can do that. Or if you just want to stay invisible and
I'm
try
just
talking
staying
to him, that's
invisible right
also an
now.
option. Like you can still talk to him while you're invisible. He just won't know where the fuck the voice is coming from, and I'd have to roll like
Oh, yeah.
a wisdom save against
Who are
insanity.
Oh,
Like I
yeah,
would say, like
who
if you
are
stayed, like if you stay invisible and start talking to him, I'm going to roll a wisdom save against insanity.
I'm
I
doing
want
it.
to see my numbers in
I've got-
chat before you guys.
Yes, they're right there. 16 gold pieces and 6 silver pieces per person.
Yep, correct.
Oh,
I
Okay.
want to make sure everyone got that.
thank you.
Yeah, the 6 is carrying mine for now.
Much appreciated,
I'll just-
Doctor.
What's that? Oh, so just throw in double.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
carrying for
You can
him
carry
and
mine.
for.
Yeah, I will literally speak out of the darkness. Who are
Uh,
this one? Needs to know.
oh yeah, no, he's able to hold on to his sanity. He kind of like looks around, still not realizing quite where you are. And he goes, we were ambushed by the Black Earth Cult.
So you're prisoner.
We were traded hands many a time.
Consider this a bet. Consider this good luck.
In what way?
And I just walk out of the room. The door just opens, like it opens, but there is an invisible opening of a door this time.
Upon you just dipping, not answering his question, dipping, and then just playing around with the door, I'm gonna have him roll again.
Oh yeah.
He starts babbling in all sorts of nonsense, going absolutely crazy, trying to figure out what the fuck just happened.
The whole party there, or is this straight?
No.
No, we're just chilling.
Everyone is up in this room, and then you and Rain are down here.
Okay. Because I figured
You
like the
just
whole
hear
party would be
this
following.
laughter echoing.
Oh, we had no idea he dipped
Atlas
out.
will move. I'll
I
keep
feel.
up with him, but
You know, upon hearing like the
We have
kind of
no
like
idea
chuckling
about
as you leave the room, these commoners in like these cells will also just begin huddling in like the far walls.
I want to have another look at this door, this padlock. Could I attempt to retry it, or do I need to now physically try and open this door?
I'd say because you already tried with the thieves tool, you would need to try to like reopen it. Lurik's gonna make his way out of this
Okay,
door as well, by the way.
Physically? In that case, I'm going to use my crowbar and attempt to physically shove it open.
The crowbar gives you advantage, correct?
Yes, it does.
This will be good.
Crowbars give you advantage on strength checks when you try to do that kind of stuff.
Yep. Roll strength.
12.
That does fail. You are not able to get the padlock off.
I look behind me. I start. To
I
see
hear
some
the
of
clinging, and I
smoke.
look down, and I'm like, "Is he?
Uh,
That lock is it?"
I can send Mash to teletransport them out.
No, I was just going to turn around.
We
and,
also
turn around
have
to
a
Atlas,
key.
who I see behind me, or Idaho, and go, "Give us a hand, please."
Ido looks at the padlock. He's like, "Let me try this key out first, see if it works."
We're leaving these folk here.
Yeah,
What
no.
are we doing?
The key works. The door opens. The only door that hasn't been picked. So now all of the doors to these cells are open.
We open these picks, and do I have any light on me? I think I got all that stuff.
I can send Mash to you.
Thing is,
I can
have
use
no
the light
on me
cantrip.
whatsoever.
Actually, I do have some light. I have some my oil in my bullseye
I
lantern.
can just
I can
hit
light
the
that up.
gate with this.
Okay. In which case, Tidar, I'm just gonna have you. It's 2020.
sorry.
Cool. I'm just gonna have you emit light as well. Just make note of that. You are now emitting bright and low light.
I will
Mash
stay
is
far
there
away from
behind.
rain.
I was
Let's
gonna say,
stab
if
full
as
back.
Matt approaches, the guys just see exactly just leaning with a nice smile on his face.
So this dude can now see you. He looks at you with a hot sweat, seeing like this just random cat that appeared out of nowhere. He's like, what the fuck just?
You really had to play the game. Is this a poltergeist or an invisible cat?
And I bound off into the dark.
He will like kind of like append the people who's with him. He will run forward. He's like, oh, wait.
Hi, we're here.
So it'll
Cat guy is.
He can't see you. You're way down here in the darkness. You're past any form of light. He doesn't see where you went. He just sees this random group of people standing up.
Hi.
Well, hello there.
Hi, I'm Prax. What are you doing in there? It's dark.
I'm Bruldenthar.
I'm Prax. He's Mash. That guy over here in front of me is Atlas.
And no
He
one-
will
yeah.
look
He's
at you.
Grace and Pompous.
Atlas, he will look at you. Look at your shoulder and see the insignia. Look up. Never fared well with your family.
Alex is gonna start smirk and say, "Then you know how to speak to your betters, don't you?"
Yeah, they're total punks, eh?
That depends entirely on your intentions in being here.
Intentions is to row this hole. You are a prisoner, correct? What is your name?
Bruldenthar.
Brudenfa. What a lovely name. Your parents must be proud.
They are, and yours.
They love me, just the same.
I met
The
his
difference
mom.
between you and I is that one of us is in rags and behind a prison bar, and the other isn't. Well, why are you here?
No, they're like they're not like chained up against the walls. They have like bounds on their arms, but they're no longer locked up in the rooms.
Well, actually, he will take his dagger and he will cut the binds.
I think
He
they're
will
metal,
say-
aren't they?
No,
Cut
they're
the ma-
rope binds.
Oh,
Rope binds,
sorry,
metal
sorry.
bars. Yeah, rope binds, metal bars.
We'll cut the rope binds and say, no matter what your birth, a man should be a slave.
I was one of the escorts for the Mirabar delegation that was ambushed.
Like that fucking him.
We were just south of Belliard. We were ambushed. They slayed most of the guards, save for myself and a couple of others. They bound us, took us away. They separated the delegation people from us. We don't know where they're being kept. Just the guards and some random commoners they found on the road were all that we found here.
What will you do if we set you free?
Probably go report information about the delegation's disappearance to Mirabar. Or even Belliard. We're not that far from there, I believe.
Can
I
anyone
didn't
remind
feel like
me?
we traveled too far.
Can anyone remind me above game who? What's his name? Melabar? Meladar? How are you saying his name?
Mirabar
Mirabar is
and
city, right?
so Mirabar and Belliard are two separate towns. Here, let me pull you up onto the big map really quick, just to
Thank
remind
you.
The Desseron Valley map is right there. Cool.
There's no map on our journal?
I don't think so. This is the big Desseron Valley map. Right here is Belliard. So the cities that you know of Belliard, Westbridge, Yartar. And you know that there is a delegation from Mirabar that was in Belliard that got ambushed just south of the town.
And this was that delegation.
Yes, the delegation got ambushed just south of the town. He was the person you're talking to now was one of the escorts for the delegation.
Just so you know,
I
remind them I
remember-
Sinclair freed you.
Yes, I am quite aware of who the Sinclairs are. Julia has visited our town multiple times in prospects of a new business.
She is incredible. I do love my sister.
Yeah, she's the nicest of your family, isn't she?
She is quite lovely.
Her
I don't
mom.
know why she cares about you. I mean, who allows themselves
It's
to get
not that she-
captured?
It's not that she cares about me, it's that she cares about people.
I just
unlike
want.
you.
This is just for me. But how did you get captured?
Like I said, I was one of the escorts. They slaughtered
No,
many
I'm sorry.
of the others.
The answer to the question was you gave up.
Alright, while Atlas is blathering, I'm just gonna go and hand one of these guys a dagger, handle first. Let them cut themselves free and move on to this. So.
I was like, I look at him, he's like, let's do it yourself, man. Come on. I look over there, he's like, sorry about my friend guy, he's not good with people. And I start cutting the ropes of the, what do you got?
Cut his bonds.
Sorry, what?
We already cut his bonds. This guy,
gonna-
I cut his bonds.
The one
Yeah,
There
there's
is
like a
only-
large group of people.
there is only one person from the delegation that I saw being carried away by giant vultures into the Desserin Valley.
Are you going to see the stew with us or what?
I can see this through with you, provided that you won't be an ass the whole time.
Well, we just
Just
this
here,
one
uh,
time.
Definitely going to happen. No arguing there.
You just hear a voice echo out of the darkness. He's always an ass. You'll have to get used to it.
Comes with the territory.
Oh
Comes
shit.
with the territory being better.
Dresenia Norovel. She was the delegation member that was captured by giant vultures. Do with that information what you will. I wasn't able to notice any identifying markings or anything like that on them. I just know that these people swooped down, riding on giant vultures, picked her specifically, and flew away.
Were you able to fly?
Provided you give me a weapon, I can try.
Well, okay. Hold on, I'm gonna roll for Atlas actually to see if he's gonna be nice.
You have to roll a die for Atlas to see if that is so funny.
Atlas will reach into his side, and he's going to hand him a sickle, and he's going to say, "This was given to me when I was a child. It has served me well through my trials. May it serve you well."
Lurik will take a dagger out of his boot and free the binds of the people in this room.
Expect this sickle to be returned to me.
I don't intend on keeping a strange sickle, let alone a Sinclair's. Family can be vengeful, to say the very least.
There is no. I will not take vengeance of you for keeping this.
Your brother
Return
wouldn't
it.
be so kind.
Return it, please.
No, I will. Your brother wouldn't be so kind in comparison.
Which brother?
Doesn't seem to be much older than you.
You gotta have to be specific. All my brothers
Uh,
are almost older than me.
Gray hair, upstanding posture, extremely pretentious.
Oh, you're gonna have to narrow it down. We all are pretentious, sport.
I don't know,
Praxis
his-
nod.
His name started with a G.
Kyles! Oh, that prick. I do hate that man.
God, he visited the town once. He visited Belliard, talking to the head politicians of the town, trying to find some kind of allegiance or middle ground or something. Left very disgruntled. I happened to be walking right past the delegation building as it was happening, and he very quickly shoved me out of the way because I wasn't worth his time.
Well, you aren't worth his time. And to be fair, he is a silver-tongued bastard. That's fascinating, really, eh? Write that down.
Yeah, I mean, I think I told you the last time you met your family, like, Gaius has always been
A silver
envious of
tongue.
you. He's
Yeah.
always been silver tongued. He's always been envious of you and your siblings for having blessings from
Powers,
Vulpes
yeah.
when he does not, and he's always been being the one who is kind of like outcast by the god. He's always been like the coddled and golden child because he needed more attention and coddling than the rest of you did.
True. Okay.
Is really what it boils down to. Like, he's the golden child of the family, and so he's just generally an asshole because he gets away with whatever he wants to.
Oh, straight up, yeah, it makes sense, right? Because like he was literally blessed, like personally by God.
Yes, but he's the only one who wasn't. But he is literally just so mad because you were.
Yeah. Okay.
And we
That's
thought
Atlas.
Atlas was a spoiled brat.
No,
Oh yeah, no,
Mhm.
this is all above game from Atlas's backstory. Atlas hasn't relayed this information to any of you because
Yeah,
Atlas
just-
doesn't talk about his family.
Yeah, because you guys don't ask. Like Atlas and like
The
I
only
don't-
person that has seen Atlas's family dynamic, even in the slightest bit, other than like the sibling dynamic, was Prax, who went to the manor.
Yeah, straight up. Okay, this is really interesting. Atlas is gonna log that away, and he's uncharacteristically going to say "fight hard and well," and he's gonna just walk past.
Brildenthar will, as you're walking away, he'll look at you. He's like, "I will leave the sickle at the door of the monastery for you. I am going to try to lead these people to safety."
Let's just waves his hand and keep walking.
Brildenthar will start gathering these commoners behind him and start attempting to lead them to safety. What do you guys want to do from here?
I've just been kind of keeping an eye on down this hallway.
As he passed me, I would like to put 2 daggers in his belt.
Brildenthar?
Yep.
Yeah, no problem. So he's got 2 daggers and a sickle. He will leave all of those at the door for you.
These are
I
unarmed
don't.
daggers.
I don't know. We'll speak up and say I reckon we gotta get these people out of here.
Brildenthar was given weapons and said that he will escort the people out of here. He has the means to fight. Other people have daggers that they were given.
Did you
From
say
other
there
people
was
of the
a
party?
lich upstairs?
Yeah, the lich that was tending to himself.
He's not bothering anyone, Mr. Lone. So long as he is left alone, he will leave others alone.
Are you sure?
Here's the thing, sport. We can go back up and fight him, or we can
Well,
just
not necessarily
go...
find them, at least just to escort them, make sure they're safe. I mean, it's still a
No,
dangerous
no,
area.
we encounter him. What do? What happens then?
We kill him.
We
I'm about to say,
Do
we
you
fight.
intend to run away from this guy? I didn't
Fight
think
a
you were
lich at
coward.
4th level.
Yeah, Alice is an idiot. Like he knows. Like this is a fool's errand,
Well,
boy.
I'm just saying, let's try to help these people, escape instead of getting recaptured.
We have helped them. We have given them weapons. We have told them how to get out. Above game we have, haven't we?
Yeah, I imagine when you gave him the weapons and he said that he would leave himself to safety, you guys kind of told him, like, hey, here's the general route you need to take. This is how you get
Yeah.
out of here. Be as quiet as possible.
Yeah.
Wait. Can I try to finish up the map for upstairs now?
Oh, yeah. You want to roll a map for upstairs?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and roll your cartographer's tools.
What roll you want me to roll?
You're proficient in cartographer's tools, right? So it should just be on your left side.
I don't know, like what? Strength, Dex, Con, Intelligence, Wisdom, Charisma, what?
If it has its own roll, it should automatically do it.
You have to decide.
It doesn't choose.
Oh,
that
it should
for
be intelligence.
proficiency.
Yeah.
Intelligence? Okay, making sure.
I'm pretty sure cartographer's is intelligence.
Yeah.
I can't
You
draw a map very well. Sorry.
you're not able to draw a map of the entire upper floor, but you are able to draw a map at least from where the stairs go up to the path out that Rain found. The only downside about that path is it does pass right past the Lich's room.
Like,
But like that's the only exit that you remember off the top of your head that you're able to draw onto the map.
I'd say, hey, here's a map of the way out. Follow it, but be careful.
Yeah, that's all you can do for them. They nod to you. They thank you all profusely. They're like, "Oh my, thank you so much. This means the world to us. We are forever indebted to you. If you need help from any of us, we will be spread between Beliard and Gartar. Come seek us out if you need us." And they will head up the stairs.
Are they doing it stealthily or are they just walking?
They're all like crouching about, like they're doing about as stealthily as commoners can, like a group of like 20 or so commoners can.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, true say.
I can't.
Do you really
find
not
a
have-
lich and 20 commoner corpses on?
Yeah, you have it, Felix. You have it on your left side. You have a button that says cartographer's tools. Oh, it says okay. I see.
Yeah, you have to select what.
Why does it say that you have to? Why does it say query? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it tells you
Google it.
you have to put.
You can tell. It depends what the roll is. Sometimes you can tell me what like you think it's intelligence based or dexterity based or charisma based, stuff like that.
I'm pretty
I
sure
don't think
cartographer's
adding
tools are
tools
literally
or
just
checks automatically
intelligence every time
does
because you're only really using it for drawing maps, right?
It's
There
the
is
same as
one
if,
of
I was gonna say it's the same with these tools. Just if you go into the corner of it, if it's an always roll, then just change it from query to whatever roll it.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
sure it's just.
Roll
You
20
can just auto set it.
doesn't do that
Well,
by default.
By default in the rules, it's up to DM's discretion, but.
Okay, no, I'm just gonna rule it as cartographer's tools are always intelligence, and
These tools are always there.
yeah, thieves' tools are always dex.
Things like that.
Like medicine, like the medicine pack is always wisdom, like stuff like that. Like if it falls
Yeah.
under a specific check, it's just always going to be that check. Like jeweler's tools, I think would be either intelligence or wisdom, because you have those two.
The
So I'm
only
just gonna.
thing I saw in here that could screw that up, that's kind of interesting, is that it's just I could technically forge some stuff instead of make it intelligence based.
I feel like if you specifically say that you want to forge something, I'm not gonna like adjust it on your character sheet. I'm just gonna say instead of adding your intelligence modifier, add your dex, or like roll a sleight of hand check if you want to forge something. Is like
Yeah.
what I'm gonna do. But like roll,
Okay,
like draw,
I doubt
like drawing a
it'll ever
map.
come up, but I saw that on there. I was like, okay.
Yeah, but like drawing a map, that's just intelligence. Like, yeah. So I fixed it on your sheet. You should just be able to click it and have it roll now. Okay,
I
so
was
from
making
here
sure.
on in, with the slave captives freed, what do you want to do? I'm leaving this up to you guys.
Well,
I'm gonna
well, depend.
keep
You want to end
going
the
as well.
session here tonight, guys? I don't know.
It's 10:15. We can go for. I'm gonna like above game. There's not much combat on this floor. This floor is mostly lore and stuff like that. So like you guys, like, might not be able to get. No, you guys should be able to get entirely through this floor tonight if you really wanted to. It doesn't have to be this thing. Yeah, Rain, you see a bunch of like winding and twisting tunnels throughout this entire cavern.
I'm okay with like stopping tonight, if I'm being honest.
You said you feel like stopping?
That's a good point to stop.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'd say
I'm
so.
okay
Yeah.
with it stopping tonight.
Yeah. Did you guys want to like lock yourself in a room, or did you want to like stop where you are now?
Yeah, stop where we are now. I don't think it's.
They're the main room where there's a water, where there's a well we can drink from.
Well, I mean, we could just not as- not take a rest, but just like end where we are, like an auto save.
Not a rest, you're finishing. Yeah.
Just pick up from right here next week.
Yeah, we're just auto saving.
Yeah, no problem.
Quick saving.
Just a quick save.
Oh, yeah, I should probably drink some food and water next session. Oh well.
I'm true. We haven't really been eating rations, have we?
Not really. I keep on forgetting. To be honest.
Me
Mhm.
too.
I mean, Prax has Goodberry. If we really wanted to, we
Yeah,
could
that's
just set
tab-
aside like
that-
2
like, that's
seconds
why
to
you guys-
cheese that.
Yeah,
That's literally the reason why you guys haven't been eating rations is because
she's
it
been
consumes
taking care of
Goodberry.
us.
Like it's
That's kinda
Goodberry
like
and,
I never say use gooseberries, but
oh no, she said it on multiple occasions. Usually when you
Mhm.
guys need healing, but like if you're doing it after a fight and you guys haven't eaten that day, it still sustains you for the rest of the day.
oh, I
so you
know
don't
it
have to
does.
worry.
It's like I feel like that thing's so broken to go. It's like,
Oh no, it is. The way to retcon that is that you have it consume its material component,
Mm-hmm.
but then you're also like constantly like foraging and looking for mistletoe branches.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is the session for tonight.
Cool.
So I'm not gonna give you guys XP until you do finish the dungeon because you
oh,
guys
I know.
like.
I'm sure
Yep.
there's still a lot left.
Figured.
There's still an entire upper floor.
We had that room with.
Well,
the
not like an
moose.
entire. There's like in reality, there's probably like there's the lich, that you guys saw.
We did
There's
complete
also
our main objective.
there's a couple of rooms that you guys haven't been into, and then there's a couple of like areas in the lower floors that you haven't explored yet because you guys are only really stuck to like what's right outside that room that you went
Uh-huh.
in. So we can like
We
we'll
don't have a
definitely be able to
whole lot.
finish all of it next session. It doesn't help that like initially you would have been able to get farther had Roll20 not been acting up and I had to reload like 3 times, and I would have been able to get Hunter's and Alex's stuff done sooner before everyone joined.
Yeah, you get.
I thought it went pretty fast.
Yeah.
It went pretty fast. You joined like just as it finished, is what happened. But like,
Yeah.
just about everyone else.
Sorry for being late.
No, you're good.
Yeah, I think you
just-
were early.
Yeah, no, life happens.
Mhm.
Just about like everyone else here was like there like while it was happening, or like at the very end of while it was happening. I was like, oh.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of, Six and Chadar still kept the information to themselves for right now, right?
Yep.
Yeah, for now.
Okay, not revealing that to the rest of the party.
Nope.
Like above game, Mark knows obviously that like, oh, two halves of a whole with a silver fox spirit. Interesting.
Basically, yeah.
And Chadar was like, oh man, Atlas's hex looks like a silver fox. Interesting, but like your characters haven't communicated that, and Atlas has no idea about what you saw. So it's like you guys know.
Alright,
Your characters.
guys, yeah.
no clue.
I want to thank
Yeah,
everyone for
it's
stopping
pretty
by. Yeah, like you heard, we are ending the session tonight. A little earlier than we normally do, but we also started earlier than we do.
It
So,
really depends. It really depends.
thanks
on
for
how
everyone who's stopping by. Thanks for the
we can-
chats, thanks for the
wait, you said
biddies,
finish up your motion?
the resub, things like
Oh, yeah,
that.
you can delete it.
I just
'cause
appreciate
the stuff that
everyone,
you, like, had set up is,
all my
like, stuff that we
supporters,
didn't have to worry about doing 'cause we already
followers,
technically beat it.
subs, just anyone who supports in any way
Yeah.
they can, viewing. Yeah, much love, Rush. We're gonna
Also,
right there. Boom. Much
Speaking
love.
of, if
Thank you guys so
like,
much.
provided next session ends at a good point to do so. once you
But
guys
yeah,
finish
we're
this
gonna head off
dungeon,
for the night. And then
even
we
though,
will
like,
see
I
you
do
all.
have the other one prepped, but like
Probably
like,
Monday.
The other one's prepped to go,
We'll see
like,
if
after,
I
like,
get
the
something in
guys
Monday,
that you
maybe
guys
tomorrow.
are, like, supposed to
We'll see
after this.
what I'm up to. All right, no,
Like
not
if
tomorrow.
this ends at a good point, do you just want to like finish up Mark's combat that we haven't done in like 6 months?
Yeah.
I was about to say like
Thanks. Yeah.
I was about to say, we
Next
have
time,
been
probably
locked in
Monday,
that mid-combat for
midday.
So long. The fact that
So,
Hunter even remembers
yeah.
that he was banished baffles me.
We're gonna do that.
I remember
So,
everything vividly in that
I
combat.
finished with.
peace, guys.
Finish with the assassin next to me.
I
Yeah.
think I forget what was one of the characters I was playing was not